Remember, I only met her
Alright.
during D&D, where I'm at my worst.
Alright, hello and welcome to Epic
In
Interactions,
public,
where
I'm
a couple
actually very
guys and a
good.
couple girls get together, play some Dungeons and Dragons, have some fun, and try and stay alive. As you can see, our setup is quite different, only because we're currently working on some stuff with extra cameras, battle scenes, just kind of everything going on. I'm actually trying to make myself look a little bit better for you. I'm so sorry. I look dark. There we
Dude,
go.
you can't fix genetics.
There you go. Now I look lighter. Look at that. Look at that. People love me. All right, so Matt Marshall, baby.
Oh.
What happened to the freeze?
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So as you can see, we have Jenna and Zach going over Skype. So Emerald will hopefully be joining us shortly. I have no idea where he's at. How are we looking over there, by the way?
Let me check.
Is it fluent? I just want.
Hear us all right?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right.
You're a little quiet, but that's only because I have other people yapping in my ear right here. So.
When you attack, you roll
speak
a
up.
d20 and then you add this.
Didn't even
All
phase
right,
him.
so,
Didn't even
It
phase
has
him.
to beat their DC.
We do take donations, so feel free to donate. Half of those donations go to military vets. The other half goes to our stream to make everything look better.
And then,
We appreciate all that.
if you roll d20 and add this and it hits them,
You'll
then you
also
roll
see that today is going to be mainly fighting to kind of bring us into what happened last week
After weeks.
after weeks
Almost
of
a month of
which
no
only
real
happened to be
combat.
3 days.
Yeah.
Our heroes have begun the defending of this town of Tortola, which is Atreya's family's centerpiece, so to speak, of a lost trading route. After some curses, after finding out about some curses on the town, they have essentially lost, maybe not lost track of time, but maybe just kind of let time come together as aid came swarming in our last episode. As you saw, the elves came bringing 4,000 strong to defend the outer skirts of the town. After a brief meeting with the king, he told you that he would defend the outside because he can't take two fronts, that he would let you guys defend the inside. After some teleportation circles, we had some dragonborns by...
Red 2.
Did it block that teleportation circle?
Huh? No, it's still up.
I was on our to-do list, I feel like.
We have a lot on our to-do list.
It's
Actually,
been like,
We have a
I have-
lot on our
it's been
to-do
like
list.
Believe it or not, I have a I
That
have
we don't ever do.
I have a list of open quest lines just in case you guys wanted to go through.
Yeah. We just don't do it.
By a bolt
We
by
need to work
a
on that. We need a leader
dragonborn
or
mercenary
something.
group bought
You
by
guys.
Petra. And what other aid did you get? Oh, a mysterious egg showed up. Farah decided to take care of it and then let it just waltz out of her life
I don't know what
by
to do
another
right now.
individual that came into a teleportation. No insight check, not even a second thought.
You guys just welcomed him? Come on, people!
Well,
You go.
wait, there's more.
I'm
She figured
gullible.
it out.
Yeah, she figured it out by another mysterious person that came
And
that
told
her and also gave her some information that said the next person to come through this teleportation circle to kill them. After some time has gone by, Rahun making some friends with the Dragonborn, the five, the blue, the green, the white, the red, and two. Actually, their names, all of them seem to be fighters except for the sky blue one being
You're writing this down.
Number 2.
number 2.
I have one.
I will say to fill up for Lindsay not being here last week, as soon as I met these guys, I did have the thought of killing that white dragonborn to steal his parts for the contract that I have.
Oh, that was
Dungeon
good.
Master says I would be missing something though, so.
Who cares? It's almost, you know.
I know, right? That's what I was kind of thinking, but
No, I'm horrible. Atreya would never think that way, though, to be honest.
you would though.
I
Obviously.
would. I would.
Alright, so, if there's any other announcements, Ryan, at some point you will have to move over to the right.
How far right?
You'll find out.
Hey, is your boy coming?
My boy.
The one who messed us up, the temple for
Matthew?
Oh. If he is,
Because we all can't fit on this table.
He tried
Definitely
killing me
no
last.
way.
He killed me last time. He slit my throat, brother.
Kayla's just looking at me like, what have you done? Alright, so, as we're going to take it in, I had everybody roll initiatives already, so we already know the placement in which everything is kind of happening. Now, keep in mind, last session, the sorcerer that came in through the teleportation circle did not attack. He just looked at all of you. As you guys all started to roll initiative, as Farah decided that she was going to become hostile.
Yeah, I did.
158.
Very hostile.
Now, so, yeah,
The table?
no. Probably just the chair. I'm going to try and get, I don't know how I'm going to get you guys all in there, but anyway, so,
might just want to move that over a little bit more.
I do, I mean, I probably could, and just do like a straight up,
Just this way. Like,
yeah, why don't you go ahead and move it? Let's see it. We're going to give it a second real quick.
You know, all this work I just did, organizing my dice.
Now
Now I gotta move.
Organizing my dice.
Organizing my dice. Just give it 1 second. We're going to go ahead and just move a camera, because I actually do have a guest player coming in today. So,
And I locked the door, so
dude.
screw them. They're not coming in.
They're like at the wedding.
Alright,
Yeah,
nice.
and you're with
Alright,
them.
so,
You're outside the
huh?
wall, like, poised to help. Yeah.
There's a guest player.
There's a guest player tonight. Unfortunately, you're not here.
Baltimore made a blind
Um,
to tell me the truth about
Here,
everything.
you gotta like level it and
Asked me
stuff.
questions
Yeah.
and told me the truth because it tastes
Like, don't put it on the the couch. Like, put it on the
This
couch.
guy
Don't put it in the
had,
hole.
like, a bond
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah. I
And
just
he,
back it
like,
up a little bit then.
made a brother to me to be honest with you if I ask anything. So I was like, good.
Yeah, that'll work.
Feelings inside of me.
But are you still in it?
Asked me a bunch of
No.
questions. I probably forgot a bunch of stuff, but
You can also move the yeah.
he still made the oath. So at any point, I can
Like your
ask
turtle
anything and he'll
necklace.
tell me the truth.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Man, so what I wanted to do.
He told me that.
Can you turn my camera over this way a little bit?
That like there's two demons with different.
Yeah, that works.
Was I wanted to.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, you good.
I wanted to.
You were part of the ceremony.
Okay,
Bring
because
back.
I wanted to be
All right.
like.
So,
I think of you as family because you're like I only have family, and I wanted to say that like because I don't go like really connected.
at the
with
top
my
of the
family.
round, we have Drez. Are you doing anything, Drez Kai? As this sorcerer has entered into your
Oh.
tavern domain.
So I forget, Juan, was I around?
You were actually behind. You were behind Baltimore, by the bar, sneaking.
Okay. So am I still hidden, or can I, for my cunning action, can I just roll
I
stealth?
don't know if that's a
Let's go ahead and do that.
All right. So I have advantage because of my cloak of elven kind. And with advantage, I got a nat 17 with stealth. That's 25 for stealth.
25. Heard.
And I'm going to ready an attack with my short bow.
Okay.
If this wizard attacks any one of my friends or attacks any civilians in the bar, I'm going to attack him from my 25 stealth hiding place behind the bar.
Gotcha.
And a pickle bear.
Okay.
All right, then that ends my turn.
All right. After that, it's Atreya. So, as I told you prior, you were actually coming back into the city, or inside the town. You went outside to essentially figure out what was going on. You knew that there was supposed to be at least some scouting parties to attack. After some time, you noticed that the majority of the whole battlefield was already laid out before you. Everybody seemed to be in battalions already, pretty much straight, staring out into the forest. Nobody was moving, not a sound was made.
Okay.
After some time, you were like, okay, it looks kind of clean in here, as you began to hear breach as coming from inside the town. You immediately turned in to go in, knowing that sound was Rahun.
Okay.
So you were able to essentially you climbed a rope that was given to you to get on top of the actual town. Looking down, you see all of this where it sees on the left-hand side the whole like lake portion river type has literally been completely no more water.
Okay.
And you just see goblins and orcs. And all of a sudden, this Fomorian troll just breached the top, just bringing himself out. And you just see multiple goblins just starting to breach the surface. As you see Rahun and 5 other Dragonborns all sitting there. The Dragonborns actually kind of look happy, and Rahun's about just to literally just run right into the fray.
Oh, I would say he's pretty happy too. Yeah, I got a smile.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go for aim for the troll. So I guess I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I like my. How far am I? Wait, hold on. How far am I?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80,
That might not be
85,
right.
about 90 feet.
Then move.
I think there's something that we should probably tell her also that happened last week.
Go for it.
I jumped into the cavern.
Oh, I'm
I
good.
jumped
Oh, yeah.
in front of you.
What's up?
Hi, friend. Hi, friend.
Welcome.
Nice.
You just came. You're like perfect timing, too. I thought you said you're going to be a little late. Well, you said 9:15.
Oh.
You're going to have to pull up a seat right up next to Ryan here.
Yeah.
Because I am, like, completely out of...
There's a chair.
Everyone, that is Sarah. Sarah is our guest player for tonight. She's actually in a player in another campaign that actually is ran by Cody, or
Yep.
Baltimore, or Rahun.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
I'll be Baltimore. That's fine.
Did you have any other questions before I get started? No, you're solid.
I don't think so.
All right, sounds good. So,
So you saw me jump.
Atreyu,
into
what are you
the
doing?
cavern.
I saw you jump into the cavern.
Well, with me, you, and BJ were standing there. Which I think BJ is trying to get in. He keeps.
he's already connected. He just needs to get in.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll use my move. I'll use a movement to get a little bit more closer. I want to stay on the wall for the moment, though.
Okay.
And I'm aiming for the big troll, and I'm going to use my gauntlets, and I want to shoot bolts at him. So
Sure.
I have 3 attacks.
Do it.
So I'm going to.
Oh, they're on deck. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. So that's a 9.
9.
9. This is ridiculous. Man.
Yeah.
Okay. So you release for all 3 of them. You got 9.
No, 9 for 1. Let me do all.
Well, let's go ahead and roll.
I did.
Roll them all.
Yeah.
Be
sorry,
ready.
sorry.
Next up on is Cass. So Cass, make sure you have your turn ready to
Oh
go.
man, these are so
I'm in my
bad.
room.
No,
with-
whoa,
Not yet, not yet,
whoa,
not yet.
whoa.
When,
Huh.
just get it ready, yeah. But she looks ready.
Just
She
be able to
seems
know
ready.
what you want. Be able to know what you want.
Okay.
She seems ready.
So I have 9, 6, and 25.
9, 6, and 25. So you release, tush, tush, and it just swings right by him as now he just turns his focus. The big eye of the Fomorian just kind of turns over to you, just completely ugly, deformed, bumps and bruises and all over his body. As the third one finds purchase, go ahead and roll your damage for it.
Okay. 13 damage.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? That was wide.
That's
All right, sounds good. Next up is going to be the spiders. As they're going to close in, they're going to come right over here. It looks like they're just completely bypassing you. It seems like they're going what seems to be to cut right down the middle of the town. As they're going to do that. My goblin horde number 2 is going to make their move. They're going to come in over here. They're gonna make attacks on the blue
That's
guy.
pretty.
Which blue? Dark blue or number 2?
Dark blue. We have a natural crit and 2 19s and a 12. They're
Yeah.
gonna hit. As you see him, they just all just pretty much just attack him with their swords. One even throws a bow at him, an arrow. One finds purchase. One of them actually comes right in between his armor. He still looks fine. He's actually going to take his reaction to make an attack on them. And he's going to hit as all of a sudden you see him just literally come down. This is the one that has that like sickle where he just literally just loops it around, covers one of the goblin's necks, and then yanks it as it just slits his throat. And that goblin will blow up and killing all of these goblins in between. However, the orc...
Hold on, I'm watching that though. I see like kind of how
Yeah, this
big,
is happening across the
Okay,
town.
because I just want to know like how big that explosion's going, so I can keep that in mind. During
You see
play.
that it's about 20 feet. Like the whole thing is about 20 feet.
How long does it have before they explode? Like if
Um,
someone's to hit them, how long before you can like kind of move out of the way?
Out of game, you kind of know that it's until the end of turn.
Okay.
So, like, if you were to kill him and then use your movement to back out of that 20 feet range, you wouldn't get hit.
Okay.
Like, in seeing that.
Oh, there he is.
What's up?
How'd I do?
Alright, so, next up, did you have a question? Is that what you're...
I'm gonna text you the revise.
Alright, cool. Now my pull set is going. As they're gonna spawn in some more guys.
I'm so excited for the XP. Is anybody else?
I'm-
That's really all I'm thinking
I'm
about
excited
right
about this whole entire battle though, in general.
As Atreya, now you seeing the goblins that are coming from this mini pool area, they come around the corner, and they just literally just open the door, and they just all start flooding into the actual apartment complex, where you know that the townspeople are in a secret room underneath there. Next is my Goblin 1. They're gonna move over here, along with the leader back here. They're gonna make an attack on him, which I don't think any of them really can hit, but... Yeah, none of them hit. So, as you see this second one, Atreya, the second group of goblins led by what seems to be another goblin, but more dressed up, more kind of...
So I can visualize
Yeah.
a leader kind of.
Yeah, kind of like a leader, kind of commanding the troops, if you will, as they all rush the white Dragonborn, which has a massive tower shield. He literally just like slams it in the ground and just holds his face like a Spartan. Doesn't seem to be affected by any of the attacks. Cass, you're up.
He's blocking the apartment areas,
No, he's over here, and the
Okay.
apartments are over here.
but they're aiming for the apartments, but he's in the way.
From what it looks like, you know that one group did go over to the apartment complex. Other than that, you don't know anything.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're moving over to the tavern space, where this sorcerer has come in, spawned in. Cass, you're up.
First thing, Corvus, what's his health at? Is he full health now?
Huh, who?
Corvus.
Corvus? As far as yeah. I mean, he's still resting, but yeah.
Okay, so I leave him in the room, and I heard Rahoon, right? From where I was at.
Probably not. You're
Probably
upstairs
not.
in your room. He was outside across the way.
Okay. So, I'll go downstairs.
Okay. So, as you go downstairs, you are met to Farah, looking hostile. This sorcerer in the middle of the room, kind of looking around, very nicely robed. You have an action and a bonus.
Okay, so before I do anything, I'm just gonna assess the situation. I noticed that Farrah looks hostile. What's the sorcerer's not doing anything right now? He's just standing there. Who else is in the room?
Emerald, Baltimore, Farah, and the sorcerer.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold action to see what they do with the sorcerer.
Okay, you want to hold what? An attack? You want to hold what?
Yeah, I'll be ready because I don't know who this guy is. Have my bow ready, but not like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is my orc. Rahoon, they're coming to you, buddy.
Let's go. Let's go.
As you see these 4 orcs and 2 goblins come up. The orcs literally just surround you, almost like they're coming in to flank you. Like they deliberately took their paths to completely flank you out.
Hurt.
Alright, so you got 4 attacks coming your way. Here we go. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Hurt.
17 to hit.
Miss.
18 to hit.
Hurt.
And 21 to hit.
So 3 hit, 1 miss.
3 hit, 1 miss.
That's not a good way to start it off.
That is going to be a 10, 6,
16.
and 12. 6. Sorry. 7. So
Okay.
16 plus 7.
So 13, 16 plus 7. So it's 13 plus another 6 on top of that, so 19 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that was the damage I gave you.
Okay.
What? 23.
23?
23.
Did I-
Sorry.
So
I
it
just
was
ran out.
10, 6, and 7?
Yeah, it's 23.
13 plus
10,
yeah,
6, and
yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I'm just going to go because I'm going to try and get as much as I can, so you guys got to be on point. Baltimore, you're up.
So I want to move into the corner. To try to put as much space as I can between myself, Emerald, and Drez. Yeah.
So back with the tavern, the bartender.
Oh, that's the bar right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just gonna nonchalantly walk over there, and I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna say to this individual, I really hope that you're a friend, because if you're a foe, you definitely came at the wrong time and to the wrong place. And I'm just gonna hold an action for. Actually, I'm gonna use a bonus action. I'm gonna Shield of Faith myself.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna Shield of Faith myself.
Okay.
As my bonus action, but I'm gonna hold my action.
Sonic, you skipped me. I had a 20 initiative.
Do I? I don't even have you in my thing. Sorry.
Why?
How did I miss you? All right.
I don't know. I rolled an 18.
She's
All right.
literally on fire.
Fair. What would you like to do? I'll have you guys go.
Oh, witch bolt this guy.
Just straight up witch bolt. All right, go ahead.
Well, that changes everything.
Yeah, man. Okay. No.
Quick and twin it.
That's an 11. So as you just completely go to witch bolt, you see him kind of put up a hand as your bolt literally just veers off to the right.
Okay. Alright, well, I did that.
Okay. So Baltimore, you're up.
So step into the corner, Shield of Faith myself, and then I just ask this, or I say to this individual the same thing I just said.
Which was? I'm sorry.
Which was, I hope that you're a friend, because if you're a foe, you've definitely come to the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay. So that's it.
Yeah, and I'm holding my action.
All right, Rahoon, you're up.
Awesome. I got a question, Ian. Can I use my turn to do nothing but bonus actions? Like use my actions for bonus action stuff? Will you allow me to do that?
What are you talking about?
I got a couple things I want to do.
If it specifies bonus action, it's got to be a bonus action.
So, and
Now you really know what the purpose is of having an item that gives you 2 bonus actions.
Yeah.
to specify my held action, I'm holding for if I see him begin to cast a spell, or if I see him like pull out a weapon to like go attack somebody.
Sure.
So.
I'm gonna then use my bonus action for right now to go into rage.
Okay.
I'm going to enlarge my axe, which isn't specified on how to activate it. It just says requires attunement. I look over to Red, and I tell him, The goblins with the ruins engraved on them explode, so don't get surrounded. And I charge through whatever goblins are in front of me. I know they'll get an attack of opportunity if I'm in
Well, you're
melee
gonna have
range.
to make a strength to kind of push through because they've literally surrounded you.
That's fine.
So go ahead and make a
And I'm
strength.
gonna go the big guy's mine, and I go straight for the
Fomorian.
for the big dude.
The Fomorian.
I don't know what that is. Rahun doesn't know what that is.
That's cute.
He just knows big guy.
Go for it.
Tenebris. Okay, so
He has an intelligence of 6. You have average intelligence. You know what it is.
I just haven't ever been able to get out of the workshop to study. Strength check for right now to get through, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I do get advantage because I'm in rage. That's even better. 23.
So you go to like just charge forward as you literally just see both of like the guy in front of you just takes his double battle axe and just kind of takes the blunt and then just kind of shoves you back in.
Alright, well, I'm happy you're getting your natural 20s out now. So, well then, I guess, I mean, is that my action then? Or is that just me trying to use my movement and strength?
I'll say if you want to attack, go ahead. I'll allow it.
Okay. Then I'll throw this. I'll try and like shove this guy or like push him out of my way. So I'll use that as my attack again.
Okay, so do another strength check.
That's fine. But I want this guy out of my way. That makes sense. I still get advantage. So that was 18. Yeah, another 23.
23?
Yeah.
So again, you're just like, "Ugh!" and you go to like shove him, and he like literally like you take him and he shoves you, and then you go pie him, and he just grabs your and he just places you back in.
Oh, all right. Okay, I guess that's it then.
So you did 10. If you did it in a crit, that'd be
That was
20.
my action.
Okay.
And then I used my bonus action to rage, so I got nothing else. Apparently
now it's
can't
the
move.
Fomorian's turn. He is going to come over here. And
Okay,
he's gonna
then.
make an attack on the red one. As you just see this massive gray club just come down, just lands as the Dragonborn just kind of shifts over to the left. As the club just kind of comes down, and then the Fomorian comes back around, and then just again misses as he sidesteps. Now. All of a sudden, you begin to see as other creatures start coming up from the dark, as 2 giant scorpions come up, along with a goblin.
I gave him all these miniatures.
A goblin.
Good job.
Also, kind of
I really
standing by them as they are being guided through. And all of a sudden, you just hear the as the pincers are going. Now it's the sorcerer. As the sorcerer, Emerald, I need you to roll initiative, please. As you're frozen.
That's a perfect freeze. Like,
It is.
Take a screenshot of that.
Oh.
There it went. That'd have been great.
Roll initiative for me, Emerald. As
I loved how we were more enthused about him being frozen than him actually being here to help us.
the sorcerer now looks at all of you, and then he looks back at you, and then he just kind of looks over in Farah's direction, and he goes, "It is time." And he just kind of points his finger over at Farah as he's about to do a finger of death. All of those that did have the actions held, roll.
Action.
That's all you.
Oh man.
What do you roll? What?
The attack.
Your
Attack
action.
D20. You got it.
Kill some shit.
I got it.
Thank you for the 18 initiative. That way I'm not missing people here.
Oh, I get 2 though.
Is there an order that we're going?
Sorry. I don't know why I brought it up.
Those that triggered first. So, I mean, it goes in initiative. So, Drez held his first. Then it's Cass who held yours. Baltimore, then you held yours. So, we'll go Drez, Cass, Baltimore.
I I got a 14 to hit with my short bow.
Farah, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. You got a 14 to hit.
Yes.
14 as you release your crossbow. It almost the arrow begins to like slow down as it comes to his body, and then just kind of falls onto his cloak.
Alright, I got a 14 con save.
14 con save.
And Farrah's dead.
Am I okay?
Well, it's called a finger of death for a reason.
You know what the crazy part is right now is that like Rahun, you're outside like fighting hordes, and there's 4 of us in here fighting one individual, and I honestly think our fight is worse than yours.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking
And
the
it hasn't
same
even
thing.
begun.
I'm
Alright.
really happy about
So,
that.
all right.
Can we
So
trade
who was next?
places?
Cass, you're up.
Nope.
Okay, so I cast Hunter's Mark. On
Okay.
him, and
There's my
I shoot twice. I rolled a 17 and a 24.
Damn, girl.
17 and a 24.
Way to beat
The
on
17,
points.
the 17 misses as you shoot as the arrow comes closing in, and then just kind of peels off to the left a little bit, and missing him.
Okay.
As the 24, it goes, and you see it begin to slow down as it just finds purchase.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right. Give me a sec.
Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Wait, is that right?
What is it? A D?
D10.
Yeah.
That's right. Wait,
So 16.
22.
22. All right, yeah, 22 does it. Sounds good. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So, Baltimore, you're up.
So I rolled a 13, which is plus 8 is 21. Does that hit him with a guiding bolt?
A guiding bolt. As you shoot him with the guiding bolt, it just completely fizzles as it comes to him.
Cool, guys. There was my level 4 spell.
Dang.
He's like, that was my big guy. All right, so as he reaches out his finger in a creepy, almost weird-like way, like and for those that are watching, I don't even want you guys to roll perception because you will see this, as he motions his hand almost as if he's not really sure how to use his hand. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And then fires it off. Unfortunately, you did not make the save, taking 54 necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Go, Web, go.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Did you... Okay, let me ask you this. Did you take double your HP?
I didn't go completely below now.
No. Okay, so you're currently unconscious.
I'm currently unconscious.
As he just goes over there, as like a dark, just laser-like shot just comes down, and just you just see Farah just drop. Just the flame literally just evaporate as now she is just bald.
I look ashy.
Ashy. Alright.
Get the grill.
And then he is going to Misty Step
That's just tough.
Who is this guy? again?
right over here.
He's just some guy who
As you
popped
see him
into
just
this
kind of just like
tavern.
wave his hand.
He just
as
showed up. We haven't
It's
even
a
talked to him
random
yet.
sorcerer?
Yeah, just a random sorcerer.
Well, that you know of. Alright, so now it's the Dragonborns. As he's gonna make an attack.
I want to go outside now.
I
feel useless.
So actually, the red Dragonborn, he's like, all right, and he just runs, and then you can tell he went into a rage. And then he literally takes his like what looks to be like a sword. He's the one that runs dual swords. And then he literally goes from like this, flips them around to where now he's gonna fight like this.
Nice.
And then he literally just jumps on the Fomorian's back because he just like completely just shanks into the back.
I see all this, and that's red.
As I just threw my dice to the floor.
Good.
Yeah, this is red. This is red.
This is red.
Yeah. And
I just yell at him, "Hey!" I said that one's mine.
Share, man. Share.
No.
Would you even be would you be coherent enough to yell that out, or would you just be so angry that you saw him that you would just like?
I would probably
be like,
just wait until my next
That's
turn.
a
Just wait until my
really
next turn. Don't worry about
That's
it.
a really good
Wait until my next turn,
Yeah.
then you'll see.
Really valid point.
He's gonna come back here.
Valid.
Oh, bad.
As you see,
Valid.
now he kind of goes.
Are they?
The Sky Blue pulls out his staff, and then you just see him just break his staff into 5 different pieces.
Number 2.
It's just 2,
It's just 2.
not number 2.
But he just starts like completely breaking his
number
staff. All right. As he now like holds them all in like one big like.
Oh,
like
so they're
5
not like
sticks.
chained together.
No, he literally broke
snapped
his
in the
staff.
Oh wow.
And then he just kind of he goes like this, and all of a sudden they just all start just floating in midair, and each one starts turning a different color. As one goes red, one goes blue, one goes green, one goes white, and then one stays with him. As it just starts slowly making their way over to them. And that's going to take about another round before that takes effect.
That's
he's
awesome.
currently concentrating.
This is
Number
happening
2 Dragonborn, you
outside
said?
of-
This is outside with me with the
Um,
Dragonborns.
The white one is going to literally just hold his tower shield as he's like positioning himself to just pretty much push back this wave as like a Spartan would.
Okay.
The green and the blue are just gonna come up and make attacks, just try and hold this line here. Sorry, Atreya.
Can I say that I'm like standing in like a position where I'm not like my back isn't completely to where someone can like shoot me in the back or with the arrow. And
Well,
I'd be like,
you have your back
da-da-da-da.
literally toward the outside, which is like where like 2,000 of your own men are right there.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
So you'll be alright. I'll let you know if there's something else that
You know,
comes
I don't
down
want to
on
be
that.
like la 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 la.
I'm gonna love though when you're gonna be
So,
paying attention
I,
behind you,
just-
and then one just hits you like
I'm not
right
paying
in front of
attention.
you.
I'm just aware.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I also
So-
brought that many too.
Sarah, can we just turn it into dragons and flying into this place, man?
So,
Come on.
Crystalline Conclave.
they're both gonna miss as they both rolled negative ones.
Oh no!
So they're gonna go. So that's a thing. Dreskai,
That's
you're
the
up.
thing.
Alright,
Come on, Drez.
I'm gonna stealth.
Don't
so
kill
that
another
I can try
kid.
to get advantage on my attack.
Sure.
Why'd you say that so like, that's not gonna happen? Do a thing!
Yeah, do whatever. It doesn't matter.
Hi. Is 25 gonna be good enough to stealth away from the wizard?
As far as you can tell, it looks like you've kind of gone in a good.
Alright, then I'm gonna attack, and if I'm stealth from the wizard or sorcerer, then I get advantage.
All right, you get advantage.
Alright, discard another arrow for a 17, which I think is a miss.
17 is a miss.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, so Atreya, you're up.
Okay, so
I had all the.
where is the troll at? Is he still over there with all the dragonborns in Rockhaven area? Okay, I guess I want to keep an eye. I'm aiming towards the goblins that are going towards the people that are hidden over there.
Okay.
And I just want to be clear. So once any type of weapon hit one of the goblins, it blew up, or was
As
it like
far
a
as you
kill?
understand-
As far as I understand and saw.
As
yeah.
far as you understand and saw, that when a goblin is killed,
Killed.
the runes activate.
Okay, so, and I wanted to clarify, when you said that leader commanding goblin, he was the one leading the group that was rushing
He's all the way over
dragon.
here.
Okay, is there somewhat of a leader that I see with the other horde of goblins that are heading
Make a
towards-
perception check.
Okay. I think I have zero.
Sarah,
So,
go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
7.
7.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like one.
Okay, so the one that's closest.
Sure. you
Oh
can
no,
attack.
the center one, the one that when I hit him, he's gonna explode, and I'm
Sure.
gonna kill him, and he's gonna get most of them.
Boom! Go ahead, make the attack.
Okay.
And boom
17,
goes the dice.
So, I'm going to use my bonus action as an attack, so I'm gonna roll 3.
Getting the hip hop air horn ready for some creative stuff.
So I have 21, 20 and 10. 21,
21.
20, and 10. Attacks. All 3 attacks. I use my bonus action as attack.
20, 21, and 10?
Yeah.
Alright, so the first 2 hit, except third one does not.
Okay. So then I'll roll 2 damage. So my damage is 9 and
I can just imagine it.
12.
Oh,
My damage is 9 and 12, so a total of 11. 9 and 12.
It's okay. Anything above 10.
21.
Alright, so the goblin goes as all of a sudden from within the apartment complex, you literally just see as parts of the roof falls off from the
Oh
apartment
no,
complex.
you just trapped
As it
everybody
looks like
down
the
inside.
fire
Wow.
combustion literally blew up a chain reaction throughout the whole apartment
I
complex.
just killed it.
As now
Yeah, you did.
the apartment complex is on fire.
Oh god. Yo,
Good job, Atreyu.
Traz, if you did
High
not
five.
kill Franklin, he is dying now
No?
for sure.
No?
I thought I was protecting them.
Hey,
The best part. So when I kill them, they explode. Cool.
The spiders actually turn their way over to you, Rahul.
I wanted to keep them away. Yeah.
As
okay.
I need you to make a strength saving throw, 4 times.
Perfect. I have
As
advantage on all.
I actually helped.
As the spiders now just start spinning their web and casting it towards you, trying to grapple you down.
Right. First one is a 14.
I don't have any
14
water,
saves.
so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Second one was a natural 19
Save.
plus whatever, so it's gonna save. And then natural 18,
Saves.
natural 20.
Saves. So that's gonna be their turn.
I'm just gonna shake it all off. And
Farah, you're
yell
up.
in the nearest orc's face. Ugh!
Death saving throw. Death saving throw.
So early in the battle.
Farah.
So early in the battle.
Well, I just murdered all the town, so.
Yeah, but we don't care about that.
Natural 2. You have 1 fail.
20 feet. I guess I should have thought that through. Come on, people, nudge me in the direction.
You have to figure this out on your own.
Why don't I have Baltimore in there? That's Emerald. What the heck? Emerald, you're up. You coming?
Who's around me?
You
Who's around me right now?
you have Baltimore and the bartender off to your left. And then you have off to your right is the sorcerer in the corner. In front of you is Farah, who is currently unconscious on the floor. And then you have Drezkai, who has kind of been popping in and out of boxes, trying to stay stealth.
Alright. And what's the sorcerer doing? Is he like preparing to do something bad?
Oh, I mean, he's already done something bad.
Did he see me cast a spell and it
Obviously,
fizzle?
is he like shaping up to kill
Yes.
somebody else?
What was that?
Is he shaping up to kill somebody else? Does he look like he's like...
He looks defensive, yeah.
defensive? Okay.
And you saw me cast a spell and it fizzled.
Correct. Alright, so I'm going to transform into a dire wolf, and I'm going to bite the hell out of him.
That's my boy.
Alright, so you turn
There
into
we
a
go.
dog.
Yeah, Emerald.
You come over, go ahead and make an attack.
Really,
Something's gonna happen.
really
He's
getting
gonna,
in
like, get
touch with
toxic
the nature.
poison or-
Speaking of which, when did you ever find a direwolf?
That was actually included in my previous backstory.
Ooh, good job. Alright, sounds
Ooh,
good.
great answer,
Good
Emerald.
job.
Great
It's
answer.
in the backstory.
Yeah.
The DM's one weakness.
Actually,
So you said make an attack roll?
I have a list here. Yep, it is. I have all the proper names and all the everything that you know. Go ahead.
That you can turn into. Yeah.
That was a test then.
2d6 plus... Wait, so does he not have to make a DC saving throw, or what?
Well, first you have to attack him first to see if you beat his DC.
Oh, you're right. Alright,
So is he gonna die right
What was
away,
that?
or
Just turn into a giant wolf.
the
This guy's
next
gonna just
round?
die from
19?
fear.
On a physical attack?
Yeah, I roll a d20 for that, right?
You see as he goes and puts up his shield, where you go and you attack, and you chomp down on what seems to be like a blue shield.
What did he roll
He did roll for the attack.
No, what did he roll?
You rolled a step 19, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he
Nice.
reaction.
So I tried to bite him and nothing happened.
Well,
So that's my turn.
assuming he probably.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I can't do any bonus actions as an animal. As far as I know.
Your bonus action would be shapeshifting.
Yeah, your bonus was.
Oh. No, I'll just wait.
Can I wall of fire? Or wall of water?
Wall of water right now, just out of nowhere? No.
Can I just, like, save the people?
Not yet. Not yet.
No.
Yeah, I'll just wait for an opportunity to attack.
They've been suffering for.
All right, cool.
centuries.
He's actually going to.
Centuries.
Actually,
Long enough
he's
to
gonna
where they
change
got
his.
cursed by your parents.
He's gonna use a legendary action.
And you're fully grown. Centuries.
Keep that mindset. Just really
Whatever.
And once I
Just hate the
find
fact that
it,
your parents were assholes.
Yeah, I really do.
here we go.
I bet you
For Mike.
$100 it's all your fault.
He is going to use a legendary action to use a third level
That's my
spell,
mom's side for sure.
and he's gonna cast lightning on you.
He's probably like a devil or something.
On me?
Yep. A stroke of lightning forming in a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blast out in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. And where you're currently at, guess what? Cass, you're getting hit too.
Oh.
The creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a success. Lightning it ignites flammable objects and such like that.
Oh, you have a good dexterity save.
So, go ahead and roll dexterity saving throws.
Who does?
Cass and Emerald.
Hail to the yeah. Natural 20.
Natural 20, yeah, that saves. Cass, what do we got?
14.
Oh man, that sucks.
He did
6,
low damage. He did low damage, yes!
7, 8. Okay, what was that?
14.
14 does not save. As for the full damage is going to be 3, 6, 10, 3, 6, 10, 11, 17, 22, 24 damage.
I thought you were saying those numbers separately, and they were all
And then
different.
and then for you succeeding, you take half. So
12.
13?
yeah,
Was it 24?
Better.
it was 24, so it should be 12.
Man, we are all bad at math. I just want to say that.
All right.
Well, I knew exactly what that was.
Alright, well, some of us are dumb then.
Yes, you are.
You said 17, right?
math
Terrible
all
math.
the
I count on my
time.
fingers still.
Sarah, you said you're at 17.
Yes.
And I saved my
All right.
math for
So
last.
for those that are also in the tavern, you start seeing that the teleportation circle again begins ticking as the coordinates start shifting
Dude,
itself.
we're about to get some shit if we don't close that fucker up.
None of us know how to use it.
The
man.
goblin-
Neither do I!
That's
I
the
was the
worst
only
part.
one.
None of us know how to use it, and everyone else does.
Yeah, and I was the only one
over
before
here.
that guy left was like, hey, can you show us how to use this? And he was like, bye.
Yeah.
Not enough
they're
time.
gonna make an attack on
Yeah.
him.
He's like,
Why?
show us how to use this.
What?
Like some dick.
Wow, they're still not gonna hit him. So as the teleportation circle completes, you now see another individual that has spawned up in its place. If you would like, you can go ahead and describe yourself to the group.
Okay. I'm a drow sorceress wearing red, elegant
You did
mage
do a good job.
Hey, you guys hear this?
robes.
Yep.
And I'm blonde with bright blue eyes. And my quarterstaff has a really pretty blue stone in it. So, I appear, alright? And I'm gonna attack him
Okay.
right away.
So you come into,
Yeah.
you see this environment that's laid out before you.
I
It's a
don't
tavern.
care.
You immediately see your target.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. What am I gonna do?
Wall of water.
No, I gotta do something that
Because
doesn't.
she probably doesn't know that.
Man, everything's AOE. I want AOE. Okay. I'm just gonna do.
I told you what you were coming into. That's the worst part.
Yeah. Well, after I did all this.
Look, in all honesty, the person who's right next to him is expendable.
No, it's okay.
Dang.
Is it emerald?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Scorching Ray.
Do it.
Where's
You always say it's me. You always say it's me.
There you are. Okay. So, alright, range attack on 3 of these things.
You need tissue.
You do have the proper spell attack modifier, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 18, 28, nat 20 goes nat 20, so that I get so non-nat 20, a nat 20, 6 plus 8. 14. 14 doesn't hit, right?
None of those hit except for the natural.
Damn it. Okay. Wow.
Natural crit? Yeah, it hits.
Heck yeah.
It's an automatic hit.
And that's
What are you looking at me
doubled,
like
right?
that for?
The
Double.
20.
Yeah.
Doubled. Okay.
So you rolled a non-natural 20 and that didn't hit?
12.
Did it fizzle also?
Mm.
So 16 damage, fire damage.
16 fire damage?
That's why I made that look. Did it miss or did
Yes.
it fizzle?
Yes,
that's
it's
what I
fizzling
was,
us.
I'm sorry.
that's what I wanted to know.
Because you got a what? On your
Uh,
guiding bolt.
21.
The
Yeah.
Dragonborns.
So magic doesn't work on this guy. That's cool.
No, she just hit it with a scorching ray.
Yeah, with a crit.
The DC's just a little high, bro. That's all.
A little.
Womp womp.
A
Okay.
little.
It's a little high. It's only a 30.
What are you
Am
talking
I gonna get negative XP points for burning people alive?
24.
It's all experience.
It's all.
If
can
we
only go up.
survive. If we survive. If we successfully win
Is that
this
all you
battle.
Even
got?
if we don't
Nope.
survive.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points
I jump with the flames.
to use Quickened, and I'm going to cast.
Even this chat's like.
Don't forget
oh,
about your abilities.
Excuse me.
Don't forget about the abilities I sent you to.
That's 30
Yeah.
feet.
Except
Yeah.
you managed to.
Alright.
I feel like I would survive.
I got those.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Use this new thing. It's called Mel's Minute Meteors.
Yeah.
Alright, I create 6 tiny meteors in my space, and they float in the air and orbit around me for the spell's duration. When I cast the spell, and as a bonus action, on each of your turns thereafter, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking towards a point or points you choose within 120 feet of you. Once a meteor reaches its destination and impacts against a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within a 5 foot of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dex save and 2d6 fire damage. On a failed, and half, of course. Okay. So then, I'm going to attack him with 2 of these things.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do it.
So
Or do I have to make a save, right?
he has to make 2 dex saves.
In this an area?
5 feet.
Oh, only 5 feet? That's good.
Natural 20 and 22.
Damn.
Well, he gets half damage. 2d6.
I think you're going up soon. I think you're going up.
So 2 and 3. 5. 5 damage.
5. Okay.
Or half.
So with that being taken, you tell that actually he's now somewhat hurt, as he's just like, as some of his like extremities are just kind of taking a flame almost.
And then I yell out, "Get him!" To everyone who knows.
Sounds good. So
That was the wimpiest.
my pool set.
Get him.
all pretty
Get him!
There you go.
There we
The
go.
pool set is pretty much
That's a
all
war cry.
destroyed. As now we have those on fire. These guys are gonna come back. 30. These guys are come right behind them. That's gonna be their turn. My goblin numero unos. They're just gonna try and attack them guys. This misses. He'll use the reaction just to attack. Hit with natural 20.
Natural 20s can be freaking roll today, Ron.
Enough.
You know what?
That's
2
a
minutes.
10. They're gonna die. Yeah. So again, you see just a massive as more of these goblins just pass out,
Just pass out.
or
They explode.
Okay, okay.
There's goblin bits everywhere.
Yeah,
It's literally raining goblin bits.
except for the orc and the leader, and they seem to be unaffected by the fire.
I don't know really.
Cass, you're up.
Fire out.
I attack again.
All right, go ahead and attack.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Both natural ones.
Natural ones.
Both of them.
So you release 2 arrows. You actually hit Emerald, and he's gonna take half damage from both of those.
I'm sorry, Emerald.
It's okay. He's expendable. He's fine.
So she literally
Well, you
gets
know what?
zapped with lightning, and she's like, and in your staticness, you're like trying to re-aim your shot as you release both arrows, and you find a wolf.
It was 11.
11?
Half?
Halved.
So,
6.
So no, it'd be 5.
It'd be 5? I didn't know how you did
It's
it.
rounded
Round
down.
up.
Rounded
Round
down.
down?
Yeah, always round down.
So I take 5 damage?
You take 5
Five.
damage first,
7.
Okay.
and then 7, so 12.
Oh, okay. Alright. Good. For now.
As you can see, my niece is here. So did you take the damage, Emerald?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Is it? Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh my god.
And actually, seeing this, he's actually going to use another legendary action.
Perfect.
And he is going to. He said perfect.
Make my day.
Make
I
it.
can't tell you. I don't even know.
What?
She's like, how do I save the people from burning alive? I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know if people are burning alive right now.
The answer is you don't.
I know, right? Buckets and water.
Where?
There's that pond that I usually go to.
Empty.
I think it's literally right next to it, honestly.
The thing is, it's like, what am I gonna do?
As
Wanna get
he's
buckets
going
of
to
water?
try and
Yep.
dominate a person on you. You have to succeed in a wisdom throw or be charmed by me for the duration. Are you an elf?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind. Charms don't work on you. I believe because of the Fey ancestry.
I thought it was just an.
We're being elves right now.
Hold on. I'm looking.
I thought it was just something.
Oh, no, you got a few seconds, remember? Isn't that how it works?
Oh.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be thinking that you had it.
That is true.
You have advantage on being charmed. That's what it is.
I think it's me who has completely can't be charmed while
While enraged. Yeah. All right. So you have to make a wisdom saving throw
with advantage.
with advantage. So go for it, man.
Wait, elves can be turned?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just have advantage on charms.
There's also my
So what does it mean to have advantage again?
Oh, you roll the dice twice and then take the higher number of the two.
Alright, so I got 18.
18?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my man, but that does not make it.
Really?
18?
Oh, wait. Do I
Jesus.
add my wisdom modifier?
Yes, your saving throw. You said wisdom saving throw. Use your saving throw.
You add your modifier and you add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, alright.
Stand. Oh.
So 22 plus...
Yeah.
Oh,
No, 22 makes it, but don't even.
Whatever.
Alright, thank God.
22 either.
That'd been great.
So as you see him, as you see this direwolf, as he's like, the sorcerer kind of turns to him. He's like, "Trust me." And for a second, the wolf kind of looks up at him, and then just kind of shrugs and then gives a growl, releasing his teeth. Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah.
So we did cast. Orcs gonna go. They're actually attacking Rahoon. Rahoon, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry.
I'm in rage. All half
That
damage.
is a 20 to hit and a 15 to hit.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Hit, miss.
Those definitely don't hit.
One hit.
One hit. One hit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, man. Look, my dice, they love me, but that's a 10. So, plus their modifier, so 15.
So, half that then.
So 14, so 17. Or 7. Sorry.
It's like, what?
I don't know why I said that. Baltimore, you're up.
Alright, action, Beacon of Hope. Bonus action, Healing Word on Farah.
Sure. Healing words, range?
Yeah.
So.
I think you just have to be like, can see them.
No, it's 60 foot. I'm pretty sure she's within 60 foot of me.
Yep. And. Nope, he's already used his reaction.
That's right.
So yeah, so that's gonna be, what is it? Is it plus my modifier?
Well, shit.
It is plus my modifier, so 12, so 20 HP she'll get.
20 HP, Farah, you are up as you take breath. As you get 20 HP. In game, people are like, 20 HP, what is that? Oh my god. Baltimore, you good?
And I'm just gonna yell out, after doing that, seeing Farah like come to consciousness, so that way she can hear it too. I just yell out, seems like magic's not really working on this guy's physical attacks might be the best route. Emerald, you're doing a good job. Keep biting, buddy. That's it.
Rahoon, you're up.
Actually, am I within 60 feet of Emerald?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, wait. 5,
Bonus
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. She's at 65.
Can I move like one tile over to the right, trying to stay up against the wall? Would
Yeah.
that put me within this?
You're with the bartender, but yeah.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm within 60 feet of everybody.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that's it.
Bonus action. Boots of haste.
Boots of haste.
Now my AC went from 18 to 20 now, so I've written that down. I'm gonna go ahead, and there's only one guy in front of me blocking me.
I mean, they're all like on either side of you, but
I
yeah.
understand, but there's
You
only
got one dude. You got one dude, and then the next one back is like another 5 feet out.
Okay, no
I'm
problem.
burning people alive.
Perfect. I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me then.
Sure.
Just a regular goblin, right?
He's an orc.
Oh,
Be
he's an
aware
orc?
of
Yeah.
when he blows
Any
up
of
what
the-
20 feet are.
Any of the runes on him?
Not that you see.
Perfect. I'll attack him then. So
Okay.
Ooh, no. My larger access. Okay. 23.
23.
Keep getting a lot of 23s.
Wait, is this to attack him?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23
hits.
hits. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. No, I wasn't trying to push
My
him
bad.
this time.
Yeah, my bad.
23 to hit him. I'm gonna go ahead and do the damage first because I want to see if maybe it might kill him right
Okay.
away. So. $19 points of damage.
19. Okay.
Still standing?
Still up.
I'll make another attack on him then.
Okay.
I have 4 attacks, so this will be my second.
As you just cleave your axe right into his neck, right in between the guard, you can
Okay.
tell it did some damage.
Okay. Another 23.
Yeah.
I got another 15. So. 21 points of damage.
21. As you go and you cleave into one side, you bring it back around, you just cleave off the head as you just literally just, the head just, and he just,
I kind of
Blood
want to
just
use.
kind of just
Yeah.
gushing
So I
out.
still have 2 attacks, and I haven't used my movement yet. Can I use one of my attacks to make to pick up the head and make like an intimidation roll on like? The
sure,
other
I'll say
guys
that it's
around
going to
them?
take up your last 2 attacks.
That's fine. So I want to take the head of that orc that I just killed, put it on the end spike of my large axe, and just like in his blood that like a smear on me, I'm gonna like turn to the other goblins that are surrounding me, and I'm just gonna just like and just go full war cry on them. And
Sure,
just
make
try
an
and scare
intimidation
them.
check.
All right, can I make 2 of those since it's using my last 2 attacks technically? No. Okay. Do I get advantage?
No.
Not even for having the orc's head on my. Okay. Wait, hold on. Do I get advantage on intimidation for being?
Rage?
Yeah.
No.
No. There's something I know that gives me advantage. Whatever.
But I'd rather just tell him rather than I'm trying.
All right. 16.
16. So the goblins actually kind of retreat a little bit.
Yes. Sorry.
The orcs, these 2 guys actually back up. The other 2 that are kind of flanking you don't.
That's
and the
fine.
Fomorian is literally just like,
Yeah.
he'll like, wait, what just happened?
I mostly just wanted them to kind of like spread away from me. So now that they're all kind of
Sure.
spread away, good with that.
Good.
And, I'll use my movement, I guess. Is anybody still within
This guy's out.
that guy's guy? But that guy in the red next to me, he can still attack me if I move away?
Yep. Oh, sorry for those that are trying to keep watch.
You know how great that would have been if you would have rolled a natural 1? Would have been great.
All that, and then just
You take the head, you smear your.
I would have made
smear
his
the blood,
voice
put it-
squeak. You'd have been like,
voice crack. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll just.
Or
Like,
start
check
ga-
yourself,
or
I hit
start
puberty.
Gagging, or like start gagging on the blood.
It just smells. Alright, I'll just stay where I am. I was gonna move, but
Alright,
I think
sounds
I'll
good.
stay where I am.
Now it's the Fomorian's turn. He's gonna turn to you with this guy on his back, and he's gonna make a multi-attack on you
Go.
with 2 of his clubs. That is going to be a 21 and an 18.
First one hits, second one misses.
Okay. Uh, 32 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As you just get clobbered with his clubs. That's gonna be his turn.
Wait,
as-
from one club? From one club hit?
No, that was 2.
He only hits me one.
Oh yeah, that was 1 club hit. Sorry,
That
it's
was
3d8.
Just one
Yeah.
club for 32?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You said 3d8?
Yeah.
With 32 damage?
Okay, it's a 16.
Roll 8 on it.
Still with a 32.
I don't care what the book says. It's modified.
8 times 3 is 20.
Guys, don't question the DM right now. Just let him fight. We're good. I'm still standing.
I will web release all my papers for you guys after this campaign is done.
DM, I'm fine. I just wanted to know that it was one hit that hit me and not 2.
Well,
That's
you're
it.
good.
So we're good.
I was just saying, 'cause it seemed like math might be an issue tonight.
No,
So
8
I-
times 3
that's-
is 24.
that's-
Yes, I understand that.
We are all good, DM. I'm fine. Don't take your wrath out on me.
And even then, he has a +9 to hit. So get out of here.
Where's the cake that says please don't kill me?
Yeah, right? I mean,
So even with that, it'd be a 33 is his max.
we're good. I'm still standing. I'm fine.
But there's
I shrug
other
it off.
stuff.
I shrug it off like it's nothing.
All right, shrug it off like it's nothing.
I'll take the hit. Echo back, grinning my teeth,
Why are the
smiling that crazy
townspeople
smile with that crazy look
under
in
the
my eyes.
building and not in the cave.
Oh my gosh! Just forget about the townspeople.
You're dead.
Like,
So now,
Dead.
I
you
didn't
the
forget
whole
about them.
the whole
They're
underground
underground. They're
begins
underground.
to shake as it almost sounds like an earthquake as the whole ground just begins to
Here's
shake.
that worm I was telling you guys about. Who made that cavern under the.
Now
water in the
it's the
first
sorcerer's
place.
turn.
For sure.
As he is going to.
Total party kill. It's gonna take 2 sessions to do this, and then I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sarah. Hi. So are you playing Illyria? Are you playing Illyria?
Yeah. Keep the time.
So he's actually gonna do, or he's actually going to bonus action Misty Step. Over here. And he's going to look over at the one that just healed Farah, and he goes, "I see you are the healer." And then he points another finger. As this one, he just shoots out what looks like to be a red little ball just coming in your direction.
Now, does he point or does it flop?
Wait, at Farah?
I'm trying
The
to. I just want to make
healer.
sure you make a
Somewhere.
dexterity saving throw, as he is casting disintegrate on you.
Guys, disintegrate.
Oh, he'll literally turn to dust.
counterspell.
What is it? And
Yeah,
why do I
counterspell.
have
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. I don't know. Yeah, counterspell.
That's with disadvantage, right?
Wait, no, you get regular. Regular. What'd you get?
Because I have plate mail though.
It's just disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, thank God. So, all right. So let me re-roll that.
Was that a
Is that-
natural one? Yeah, that would have been great. Dude, he would have been obliterated on the
Okay. So
spot.
that's 12.
12. That does not save.
I don't have dexterity, guys.
All right, so we're doing 10 d6s.
It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, you're about to do it.
It's,
Thanks.
if Aldous does all his health, he's dust.
Use that as a reaction. You can.
Literally dust.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 plus 40,
Oh.
which is 68 points of damage.
68 points of damage.
Oh, but you're not. Oh, okay.
Ryan, 68 points of damage, dog.
Well, she has counterspell. That's what we were trying to figure out. If she had counterspell or not.
Does she have it prepared? You don't?
Was it 68?
68.
You can do it.
You still
can
alive?
always have it.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Oh, good for
After I
you.
get hit, I just. Ugh. That tickled.
That tickled.
It's got probably like 2 points.
All right, sounds
2
good.
points.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Doesn't know that.
That's gonna be his turn. As the Dragonborns are gonna go next.
Took all the energy just to say.
He's
it.
gonna.
I know.
He's gonna do that.
Other people.
So now all of a sudden you see the red Dragonborn. He just goes.
He's like
As
mountain
he's like
climbing this thing.
climbing this thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Now, yes, this was actually going to trigger. So this, so now, the stabs all kind of go to each as each one kind of just
Hold on,
connects to the back of each of the Dragonborns. You see, each of them grow about twice their size.
That's awesome.
You start seeing that their armor begins to glow, with each with their respective colors.
Do
And
they all become one giant dragon?
That would be amazing, right?
I was just gonna say that.
you realize that your boots of haste just
No!
as it looks to be like they each have an anti-magic shield that comes
Mighty
up,
Morphin
Oh, how-
Power Rangers
like an
are
aura
just
that
rough.
shoots
Okay, how
out.
close is he then to me?
Right now he's definitely within. Probably within. He's 5 feet within you.
Mighty Morph
Okay.
Dragon Ring.
That's fine.
I mean, I did it from the Fomorian because he's essentially.
No, yeah, no, I get that.
That's what
So.
you're after. That's what you took.
Okay, that's fine.
And
that's fine.
you have the idea that this was their way of trying to deactivate the runes.
Yeah. I got you. That's fine.
Does them deactivating the ruin somehow take away the fire?
Oh my god.
Just
No.
no.
You fucked up.
Deal with it.
I can't
And-
help but ask people.
Trying so hard.
And then some more
I
goblins
got it.
show
I'll pour
up.
my ale on it.
Even if I was to climb down, try to run across everything, find a bucket of water, grab the water, run back and pour it on there, it'd be a bucket of water.
It would be nice if we had a druid who can control water.
What's the endless?
All right. So
More goblins.
yeah, more goblins show up.
Why are you doing it to yourself more than anything?
I know, Gosh, what do I do?
Why do I do this?
kill myself. I resurrect myself. I make these lands myself. All right, so we're back at the top of the
I
round
get to enjoy D&D.
with Dreskai.
Yep. So I'm gonna do the usual roguey thing and sneak around the back of the room, do my stealth.
Sure, you go up to another box. You just kind of just stay within this cluster of boxes that this tavern keeper has.
So I hide behind that, hoping to hide from the sorcerer with a 16 stealth.
16. He just rolled a 16. So with
Alright,
his
so
with his
just,
pluses, he'll see you.
Regular attack then with the short bow from afar.
Yep.
Full 20. Or
Natural
or
20.
26.
A natural 20 for 26.
Yeah.
So like 40, like 52.
No, that was
No.
Oh.
You're
yeah,
saying
okay.
altogether it was a
Yeah,
26 to
26.
hit.
Okay, yeah.
But a natural 20 hits no matter what.
All right. So where's my
Question.
Yes,
Emerald is within 5 feet of him, right?
correct. You do get your sneak attack damage.
Cool. Right. So 1d6 for the short bow, 2d6 for sneak attack, and then I'm gonna double it.
Oh wow.
Oh, jeez. 17 times 2 is what? 34.
You don't double the total of
Oh
the dice.
wait. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Emerald's not within 5 feet anymore. He missed. He stepped out.
Got it. All right. Let me re-roll then, just for the regular attack.
No, I thought it was 20. I thought you rolled a natural crit.
Yeah, he rolled a natural crit, but he rolled with the sneak attack damage to it, so he's doing it.
Oh,
without
got it.
the sneak
Okay,
attack.
got it.
Yeah. So that second roll got with the d6 plus my dexterity is going to be 7. With the crit, it's 14 damage.
14. Thank you, sir.
Yep, that's my turn.
So you tell that this individual, this sorcerer, is hurting. As he's gonna use his legendary action to do a 3rd level spell.
Heal himself.
Disintegrate.
Disintegrate. Oh, he's actually gonna fireball.
I would love it. You know how you're saying that, like,
Fireball was a
his
5th
hands
level
and
spell,
stuff.
or 3rd level spell.
Yes.
He's gonna fire you.
So-
He's gonna put it right here, catching
Like,
all 3 of you. So I need Baltimore, Illyria, and Dreskai all to make dexterity saving throws. As you see him, a fairly known spell, just shoots a fireball. As it streaks across the sky as you guys go and make your saving throws. Go ahead.
Does his hand like bounce around when it shoots out of his hand?
It's it's very unnatural. Like he's not like going like this and like shooting it. It's almost like it's almost like a weird
24.
24 saves.
18.
26.
18 does not save. 26 saves.
Man, that half damage, bitch.
All right, so 8d6s.
That's how I feel already.
That's 10, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So 10. That's
20.
20.
It's a fireball.
It's a fireball.
Holy shit, guys.
Still alive? Cool.
Barely. He needs some.
Barely.
Barely.
Do you have ale on you?
Heal yourself.
Alright, sounds good. So,
You ate me.
next up,
You have ale on you.
that was Drezkai. So, Atreya, you're up.
Alright. So, realizing that I'm burning people alive, I'm looking around for possible ways of smothering the fire or trying to save people somehow. So, I'm looking, there's no water anywhere, right? No, all the water's gone.
I mean, yeah.
Except for the pond that's next to it, right?
No, they drained.
No, that's empty
all the
too. They've been
water
coming out of there
drained.
too.
Listen, there's no more water.
Well then.
Goblin time.
Oh, so no wonder the
So,
no noise ever made whenever I
how far away from like the ledge to look down to the people that are outside?
How far are you to what?
No, like to the other side for like the elves that are.
Oh, they're
outside.
like right here. They're like literally like
So
pressured all the way against the gate.
if I was to yell, one of them that are close by would be able to hear me.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't know if you told her, but she was there for the conversations that our father said that we were to take care of the inside and they would deal with everything on the outside. Like you were present when that was said.
Yeah. I'm so
Technically, sorry.
want water.
Yep.
Daddy's
Okay.
come to
He's
save
right
the
there.
day.
All right. Well, I
They
guess.
call me Daddy instead of DM. It's Daddy Master. It's not.
Nope, definitely not.
All right, sorry. No, let's go. Let's
Nope.
keep moving.
So, I guess I'm gonna just yell to try to
Should make
think
that a
of.
thing.
All right, I want to yell to say. I want to
Daddy
yell.
Master.
I definitely go whole 300 on you. I don't bow before. I would not call him Daddy Master or anything. I probably wouldn't take him serious the rest of the DM.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell, hoping to reach one of the elves down there that we need water to contain these fires. That's what I'm yelling, basically. I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm worried about it. So that's what I'm yelling.
Okay.
But anyways, that's my way of trying to fix the solution of me killing everybody.
So you
okay.
say, we need a way to contain the water. And they all are just still staring out
Fire.
toward the forest.
It's okay. Fire. I said contain the fire with
Conceal
water.
fire.
Whatever. Anyway, so they can still stare. All right. So, is that that big giant troll still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to aim for the troll. So I'm still going to attack him.
Okay.
So I'm going to use it's going to be 3 attacks. Okay. So 22, 21, and 18.
Hit, and hit.
So all 3 hit, and I'll roll my damage. So 9, 9, and 8. So that's 9 is 18. Plus 8 is 27 altogether.
So you release all the arrows just straight into his back, almost following the crevices all the way up to his neck. Okay. Up until a point. Yeah. All right, sounds good. So we'll go to the next step. We'll go to the spiders. Spiders.
Each bolt
Actually,
is 7.
no.
D6,
You see the
1d6
spiders begin
plus
to run. Actually, they're gonna run back here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, they make it. And they just go
Wait, do
right
I get
back.
any attacks of opportunity?
I thought-
No,
I thought they were around,
I thought-
like trying
they're
to
up.
fuck me
They
up.
were up on the ceiling. Up
Oh,
on the roof. Yeah.
okay. I didn't know that.
And they just scurry all the way to the cavern and then just dive right back down into the cavern. Very hastily.
Because of the earth, because the ground's shaking right now, right?
Farah, you're up.
I'm a magic missile at level 2.
Do it.
4d4 damage plus 4. That's another one. This stinks. Right, 3, so that's 5. Plus 3 is 8, plus 4 is 12 damage.
12 damage. Woo woo. So he is looking rough. He looks
Oh,
somewhat.
now he's looking rough.
He's looking rough. So that was Farah. Oh, my goblin. Oh, they're all dead. Check them out. Now my full set. They're gonna actually come this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These guys are gonna come up here. These guys are gonna come over here. As you can see, now they're trying to make their way to the resources building. That you know that has like all the pesticides and all that stuff.
All the goblins are?
You can tell that they're mainly looking to just destroy stuff. Cass, you're up.
I'm gonna attack again.
Do it.
Please don't hit me with arrows.
I don't want to use other d20s.
I did. Those were the ones. Okay.
One's a 23. Where's the other one? The other one is a 22.
What was that?
22 and 23.
They both hit.
22 and 23 hit, guys. So
Yay!
20. So 22 is the lowest that we've hit so far.
No, it's 22 because I rolled 21.
You rolled a 21 and missed, so it's 22 for sure.
Cool. Let's do shit that doesn't need attack.
One does 14
And he'll
damage.
just counter it.
What was that?
One does 14 damage, and the other one does. $21, I think.
What?
13.
Yeah, 21.
21.
Yeah. 14 and 21 damage.
35.
Okay. So at this point, as you release the 2 arrows, he just drops to one knee. He's like, is that it? Yeah?
Did you add your hunter's mark damage to that too?
Hmm?
Did you add your hunter's mark?
Now it's my work. Only got 1 alive, so he's gonna attack you, big dog.
Let's go.
That is 12.
Nope.
Yeah, that's didn't think so.
Spit in
now
his
my
face.
scorpions. My scorpions are gonna come over to you as well.
Let's go. Let's go, big dogs.
5, 10, 15, 20,
You sand dogs.
30.
Sniff, sniff. Do these look like poisonous scorpions? I'm resistant to poison, so.
I'm
Cool.
just,
So I'm just
that
throwing
out
it
there.
out there. If they look
Ahead of
poisonous, I'm
time.
going to embrace them. Probably save
Isn't
their.
like the
Hug 'em out.
smaller
Hug it
ones
out,
are more
bitch.
poisonous?
Right? Nah, I'm gonna
Where
kill
are
them, and then I'm gonna cut off their little stingers and get that poison hot like sac inside his tail.
oh, here it is. Giant scorpion. Thank you. All right. So they're gonna do a multi-attack.
Let's go.
Grab them by their butts.
Plus 4 to hit. They do have advantage because they're flanking you. 17 to hit
Nope.
and a 9.
Nope.
Can you pull the silk out of their butts?
Oh, it's a multi-attack. What the heck am I doing? That is a 20 to hit and a 19 to hit.
The 20 hits, the 19 does not. So only one
Good.
hit.
I'll just smash everything.
And it's 1d8.
Fire.
1
Halved. So do I take any damage?
plus 4.
Okay.
So it's 5, so 2.
2.
You take 2 points as like they're snipping at you and you're just like,
I look at the orc that's in front of me. I look at the orc in front of me. I'm like,
And then you look at him, you're like, wow. That's
That's sad. All of you guys missed.
all right, so Baltimore, you're up.
So I'm just like catching my breath after the fireball, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
There you go.
Sure.
Level 3.
Healer.
Oh, I skipped you. I need to come back to you.
That's okay.
I'll come back to you after.
And then I'm gonna rocket charge on my ring.
Rocket charge. Do it.
Everybody gets 10. That's in there,
Okay.
except for the sorcerer.
Cool.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's that's it for me.
All right.
I'm just gonna take one step back into the corner.
He is actually gonna he's gonna use all 3 of his legendary actions. Or all 3 of his legendary points, sorry.
Do I get to go?
It's at the end of the any action he can do.
Yeah, did Emerald go at any point either?
Emerald is. I missed Emerald too. He was after Farah. Go ahead, Emerald.
How close is he to me? How close?
35 feet, sir.
Oh, okay. Can I just like run towards him and try to knock him prone and like?
Sure.
bump
Yeah.
him?
Go for it.
So do I reach him?
I mean, you reach him with. Oh, what's your movement?
As a dire wolf, not a
Yeah,
not
as a
your
dire
regular, as a dire wolf.
Speed is 50 feet.
Yeah, then yeah.
50 feet. Yeah, do it, man.
Lit. Alright, what do I need?
Lit, fam.
20?
Yeah, use a D20 and add your strength.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to knock him prone and then use the bite action. So
Okay.
17.
He rolled a natural 20.
So he didn't get knocked prone, and I didn't get to bite him, right?
No.
He didn't get knocked prone, but you can still bite him.
Oh, lit. Okay, I'll do that.
Lit fam. It's a college life, man.
Okay. Do I add anything to this?
Do you add anything to what?
I rolled a 13 for.
Yeah, your strength.
Okay, then 16.
16? 16 doesn't hit.
Gotta get that. That was my turn.
What was that?
Gotta get that 22. Yeah, clearly.
So, alright.
Is she gonna?
Okay, so I want to get within 10 feet of him and no one else. I don't know where he moved to.
He's right here.
Emerald.
Oh, well, he's like here now.
Yeah, so I want to be somewhere where I'm within 10 feet of the sorcerer and not anyone else.
40?
Okay, so I'm going to teleport myself to an unoccupied space within vision. And that is going to leave a thunder step. That's going to fuck up his day. Alright?
What spell is that?
Thunder step. And it's just going to do 4d10 thunder damage on a failed con save. So he's going to make a con save.
I don't even have thunder step with this one. Alright, so he makes a save?
Yeah.
16. That's a 21 for a save.
So he saves.
And then he takes what?
Half of 25.
Half of 25, so
35. Half of
35. So 34, so 17?
Yep. Thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
It's also really loud.
So at this point, having fought one of these before, he literally is now not able to breathe, but you know that he's still alive. And he's literally just like on the floor, on his back, just kind of.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action this bitch with.
That's right, Sarah. Take him out.
Let's see what can we do. I'll do another scorching ray. Might be at higher levels.
Emerald, did you add the 10 life?
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
Am I really?
No.
Oh.
I made sure.
Oh, I couldn't have looked. Because my eyes are here.
You looked at this. Just take it as a loss.
Okay.
I have to win something.
Yeah, since you killed all the people.
I'm never gonna live.
Nat
that down
20.
The rest of my life.
Might hit, but I have to do it for every ray, right? So nat 20.
Well, wait a minute. He's gonna attempt a counterspell.
Okay.
He's got a level 7 spell slot.
Oh well.
Counterspell level 7.
I don't know what that means. But I think
What's
I'm
the
gonna
level of
find
the
out.
spell?
I'm doing it as a level 4.
It's a level 4, so he counters it.
What is
So,
counter?
like, literally, so he's on the floor, and you go
Can I
to
do it
cast
as
the
a level
spell.
5?
It's anything level 7 or below.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So, he puts up his hand, and you see him say something as you just see, like, a little white mist comes up, and your spell kind of fizzles.
Bitch.
Dang it.
Oh, it's my bonus action.
That's it?
What was the range of that scorching ray?
120.
What's the range of counterspell? 60 feet?
She's already moved 40 feet.
60 feet, but she's within...
Well, I actually had to thunder step away 30 feet.
Oh, so that's still within 60 feet.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
We'll say that.
I'm just trying to help everybody.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
For me.
Alright, so he's... I think I'm back up to straight now, right? We did Baltimore, we did the former... Yep.
Dragonborns, right? Did they go?
Well, he goes before them, but
Okay.
he's actually going to use 3 of his things, his legendary actions, to. I want to make sure that this is the right spell. Yep. He's using all 3 of his to use a level 9 spell. You know this as Time Stop. You're the only one. Counterspell? Go for it. Now, just to kind of help you out,
Time stop is time stop.
Time stop.
Ooh,
is
mind blown.
Time stop.
I would say you are allowed to because of the nature of what you have it as.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I'm going to say make a dexterity saving throw.
Get it, girl.
Because I
Get
just throw my dice to the floor again.
it. You're so dramatic today, Juan.
15.
That's a natural 2. So,
Fuck him up and it's time stop.
so you time stop as you see everything is happening. Go ahead and roll the d4. I think it's a d4 that you get to.
Oh, you never gave me that info.
I didn't. I mean, it's a spell, so you could just
Okay.
look it up.
I didn't know that. I got 4.
It's a 4. So 1d4 plus 1.
5.
So you get 5 turns in a row.
Woo!
Yeah, I think you got plenty of time to kill him.
Now you can do pretty much
Yeah.
anything you want. However, because of the nature, it says that
He might have
if you
something.
attack anything or affect something that's another creature, it automatically stops. But we had talked about something that you are allowed to do.
Which one?
You should have taken notes. I told you to take notes.
Something I'm allowed to do other than the time stop?
It says that you're not allowed to make any attacks on another creature or harm another creature or make an effect on a creature, or else it stops the time stop. However, I said because of the nature of what you are,
Harm. So not
Atreya, make a perception check.
You hear people screaming.
I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Help me, Tom
I
Cruise.
said you can't attack.
Yes.
Okay, it was not in here.
It is in there.
Not.
Just
All right.
I have.
But okay, so
No,
I can
you
attack
can
just
add.
like one time or something.
No, you can attack during those during those turns. Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna go up to him, and I'll start with firebolt, 2d10s.
2d10s. You kill him. You can
18.
How would you like to do it?
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
So it's just
I didn't
a
say.
firebolt. So
I didn't need it sexual. That was
No, 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 no,
no,
it's something
it's
else.
something
It's
else.
something else.
I didn't say how do you want to do this. I said how would you like to do
You just said it. Shut up.
literally fire,
Whatever.
like finger guns.
Just finger guns. So you just okay. So as
Ooh, cool.
as you guys literally in a blink of an eye, those that are inside the room, like you almost like blink, and then all of a sudden you just see this individual that came to your aid, literally just standing right over, fingers like guns, just massively firing fire bolts just straight into the skull of this sorcerer.
Does he blow up? Like, describe it, please.
You're not there, so you don't even know.
Who cares? I gotta enjoy
How does
something.
he just he disintegrate?
Other than
What
the
does
torment
he do?
of knowing you
It's
killed
true.
innocents.
Like his body, like it just decays, like it just
I would really
decays
not
to
the
like
book right now.
almost like
I don't
a
reach that far.
like a rust, like.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna
Exactly.
turn around to
Why you
everybody.
care.
I'm like, all right, let's go fuck up some goblins.
Hold on. What'd you get as your perception?
11.
11. You see what looks to be a dark cloud coming your way.
Over. To me specifically?
Oh,
like,
like-
or
Now they're just
you said
coming
coming
down
yeah.
from you above. No,
Coming down from the heavens.
like
Hey, I need
you're
to
looking
know.
this way, and there's a dark cloud coming this way.
And like to me,
To
This is east.
the town.
This is all
It's
I
a
was-
giant cloud
I
in the
was.
sky.
You don't even know what I was about to say, so just stay over there.
So it's coming from the east.
Okay, I was gonna say, to me, when I see this, does it look like it's something unnatural, or does it look like a storm cloud?
Oh, it's unnatural.
Okay, okay.
Does it look like it's gonna rain and put out the fire?
She just wants to
I'm stretching for anything, really. It's a lot of rain, a little bit of rain. Okay,
She really wants that rain, though.
so, okay. Dark cloud. So, well, everyone's kind of fighting right now. But I guess I see.
The only person who's not fighting right now is Atreya. I just realized that.
I'm killing the troll.
No, you're killing innocent
She's like,
people.
well,
this is
looks
happening.
nice. Oh look, some goblin. Oh! Not doing that one. Not doing that one. Coming over here.
The rest of my
I'm gonna come
town
over
that
here.
I own that's just getting destroyed. It's a beautiful day. Look at that rain cloud.
Anyway, so
I'm doing damage to a troll. I have gauntlets. They have like a distance. If I'm too close, they don't work as well. Then I have to use my sword.
okay.
I'm gonna explain myself.
So did I miss anybody? Fomorian. Fomorian went. The ground shakes once more. However, it's now more centralized to this area.
Where the cavern is and stuff, right?
I'm gonna fall
Seems to be.
or something.
Cool.
Okay, do I feel like I'm nervous that the ground, like what I'm standing on is gonna fall?
No. It's just like a minor earthquake to you. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start at the top of the round with Dreskai.
Alright, so the sorcerer died.
He is dead.
Alright, can I move a full 30 feet to step outside and just shoot a goblin in the head?
Sure. So you take 30 feet coming by the door, 5, 10, 15. Oops, sorry. As you come outside and you are met with a massive white dragonborn with a tower shield in front of you, as he looks and he's like, "Hello."
Hello there. I would like very much to be killing these goblins now. Is there one that I can assist you with?
Right over there. And you see off to your left, there's like a goblin. He has like a rainbow shield. He looks kind of fruity.
This is my favorite goblin.
So I want to disappear behind the tower shield for a second and roll stealth so I can get a jumping attack.
Sure.
All right. Oh gosh, that's a 27 for stealth.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Yep.
All right. So I fire my short bow. Natural 19 is a 25.
25. Yeah, I saw you guys.
That's the
Right.
hit. No, that's the hit.
Oh, that's the hit? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Damage?
So I'm rolling 1d6 and then 2d6 extra for the sneak attack. So I was
Yep.
hidden. Yeah. All right.
He's Una Goblin.
Is he next? Is he next to the resource one?
No, he's next to the windmill. Or the watermill.
13 damage.
13 as that goblin blows up.
Is that the one in front of me? No, I have an orc in front of me. I keep thinking it's
Come on, man. Stay up. Alright, thank you. Alright. And now you see, like, the concave of the wall kind of just blow off of the windmill as that goblin was right up against it. Atreya. Is that all, Drez? I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are all the options I've got. So yeah, that's my turn.
Farah. Or Atreya, sorry. Atreya and then Farah.
Okay. So I'm aiming back for the big old troll again. Trying to take him
Okay,
out.
go for it.
So 18,
18 hits.
18, 17, and 22. $18, 17, 22, they all hit? Oh
Yep.
yeah, opposite one. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll my damage. So my damage is gonna be 8, 8, and 9.
8, 8, 9.
So 25 total.
Alright, he's bleeding. You can see some of the ooze and some of like the boils that are on his body just kind of popping off.
And I guess my I want to use movement. So where is like the closest way down? If like I needed to go down to help out, where would it be? The
Or the
stairs,
front gate.
all the way around.
You jump.
No, but I would hurt myself. It's 30 feet, right?
Have you taken any damage this round?
Okay,
yeah, that's
but
what I thought.
so I'm gonna take.
That's what I thought.
So I'm gonna take damage for no reason, and that makes a lot of sense too.
It's 40 feet.
40 feet. Yeah, I'm not jumping off.
What are we doing, Lizzie?
Okay, so I'll start moving in a way where I can, move towards stairs.
That's another whole round of those people on fire.
Sounds good?
What am I gonna do for them?
This is torture for her. Alright, so, Farah, you're up.
You guys suck. Sorry,
Okay.
I fight smart and not dumb.
I'm gonna go up to Baltimore. He's still in the room, right?
I
Yeah.
actually killed it.
Right. I'm gonna
He's
go to
dumb.
Baltimore and be like,
I've been
"Hey,
having
buddy, I
fun.
owe you one. Thank you so much."
No problem,
And then
sis.
I'm gonna run outside
Nice.
after Reds.
Alright, so you go outside. Probably should have done that now, think about it.
I told Baltimore that I home.
Alright, so you owe Baltimore one. As you come outside and you are met with the Dragonborn and Drezkai kind of sneaking behind the shield.
I'm gonna look at the Dragonborn and go, "What can I kill?"
Anything!
Man, part of me just wants to kill him for saying that. I think just gonna do magic missile at second level again, just add a bunch of.
There's a goblin off to your left. You can see.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick one at random, and I'm gonna shoot 4 magic magic missiles at it.
Do it.
Alright, so it's 4. 6 is 10. Plus 4 is 14. Damage.
All right. 14. As you see that goblin blow up, as he blows up the two next to him.
Okay.
And that side looks pretty cleared out. You got like one orc, but he seems to be engaged with a dragonborn that looks to be winning. So, you good?
Yep.
All right, Emerald, you're up.
Lit. So the sorcerer is dead, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go loot his body.
Yeah. Go ahead and investigate.
Lit.
Yeah.
Lit. Wait, are you sure there's anything to investigate after the finger guns that blasted a million holes into him?
I don't know. 21.
21. You don't find any gold. You do find a wand. You don't know what of. But you do also find another picture. Looks to be a portrait of some kind. There's a father, a mother, 2 kids. But the father is scratched out.
You're his father.
I am your daddy! But you do realize that the skin is no longer skin. It doesn't even look like a body anymore. It actually looks like his body is dissolved into like metallic rust that just lays on the floor.
Oh, okay. Was I still a direwolf when I did that investigation, or?
No, you would come out when you did an investigation.
Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna go outside and join the rest of the group.
Alright. Well, you'd have to use your full movement, like haste. Or not haste, but your full action and bonus, or action and movement.
That's fine. I mean, there's nothing else in the tavern to fight, right?
No, not that you know of.
Alright. Well, that was it. That's my turn.
Alright. My pool set. Go over here. They're coming in here. Alright. They're gonna do that. So you guys just see this whole area, this whole building just completely obliterate as what the fertilizer was in there, and they blew up, and the whole just a massive explosion. I want you to make a acrobatics check, since you're like walking on this edge, or not walking on the edge, but you're still walking on it, and you just have this massive explosion come up. I want to see if you keep your feet.
Was that the supply or the apartment building?
That was the supply room, or the supply area. That had all the fertilizer, all the everything.
18.
18? Yeah, you're following. You're solid. Cass, you're up.
Yeah, you follow.
I fall off?
No, you're fine. You're fine. Cass, you're up.
Said by
I just want to,
accident.
before I go outside too, I just want to inspect the body and see if there's anything else on the sorcerer, like any symbol or anything like that.
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, I like that. Symbols.
15.
15. You do find on like underneath one of his robes, there it looks to be like a stitching of some sort, and it has like a circle with a an S engraved.
Okay. Can I like use my dagger to like rip it out?
Carve it out.
Tear
Yeah,
it off and
carve it
then-
out. That's fine. Is that anything else?
Do I notice anything else? Okay, then I'll go outside.
There you go. Well, I mean that would be.
Or I'll start making my way out there, even
I mean,
if I don't.
you'd use all your movement there, and then it'd be next turn. However, at this point, that black cloud that has now, it gets ever so closely, as now you just see massive amounts of what looks to be dragonborns mounted on wyverns.
Nice.
Just flying in, all different, just coming in, just picking up goblins, and they're aiding you as like you see the red goblin. He's just like, yes, they're here. As you just see the wyverns just coming in, just like clamming down on like the walls and whatnot. The elves are south. All of a sudden, you just see like arrows just start flying. as they kind of retreat back in. And then you see one kind of fly off around the corner and says something as all of a sudden you see the arrows stop. However, they do pretty much clear up what's out in the town area here. But now it's just like a massive cyclone of what looks to be dragon or wyvern riding dragonborn.
They didn't pick up that orc that I was fighting in front of me, right? They didn't.
No, they picked up like the scorpions.
Alright, cool.
Like the Fomorian is still there, but
That's
the
my
troll,
XP.
the troll's still there.
pretty much everything else is going.
My troll I've been killing.
I would help the orc not get picked up if that happened.
Emerald, you being outside finally, you realize that you know these people.
Oh, my brethren. Hello.
They are the Ravelrak, the Dragonborn elite fighters that you came across on your travels.
Yes. Do I see anybody like that I was like really, really close with?
The Red Dragonborn.
The red dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he looks to be on top of a Fomorian right now.
Oh my god. Is he like, can I speak to him or is he too far?
He looks engaged.
Okay. Okay. Later.
So, for the sake of it, I assume that everybody kind of gangs up on the Fomorian.
I'm gonna just like I guess try to keep
The what?
Well, can I still get a turn before everybody gets to me?
Go for it.
Thanks. I just want to help out my Red Dragonborn. And am I close enough to the Fomorian to be able
Sure.
to just turn around and not like?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll just turn around and I'll start making all my attacks onto his knee.
Go
Try
for
and make him fall to his knee. Then I go ahead and use my bonus action to go into a frenzied rage.
Sure.
So now I get.
Baltimore, what would you like to do?
Well, she goes before me. Technically, she got 17. I got 9.
Natural 20 for the first hit.
I'm gonna teleport outside. Is that an action?
19 for the second.
Teleport. Yeah.
It's an action, not bonus. action.
19 for the
No.
second hit.
So you just hear shoo with purple light.
14 for the third hit.
Anything above 14 hits.
So all of them hit them.
There
The
you
first attack was a natural 20. So, alright, my large dex.
What is this thing that we're fighting in? A Fomorian?
A Fomorian, yeah.
It's a type of like.
It's an underground troll, essentially.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna try and be in a spot where I can fuck the most shit up.
Sure.
DM, I just wanted to make sure.
Because of the nature that you already know what's happening, you're gonna come right over here where all the rest of everything is.
Cool. I'm gonna do a fireball.
Sure.
when you get a natural 20, it's you double the dice that you roll,
Correct.
right? So, 10,
And I'll have to make dex saves.
24.
And who are you doing it on? The Fomorian?
Sure.
I mean, they're all around the
Whatever
Fomorian,
else
essentially.
is in there.
34 points of damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Are fires still blazing everywhere?
Over here, yes.
Pee on the fire. The dragons. That's the only source
As
of
she's
water.
like running across the side here, she's like, "Guys, pee on the fire!
The dragon. The thing that they're flying. What are they flying?
31.
What is that?
21 for the second hit.
Okay, so 35, 21.
They could pee on it.
So 56.
Give it up. Kill them all.
Urine. You know, dragon urine.
22 for the last hit.
22. Oof, you missed it by 2.
Oh!
Make a
Just give it to me.
dexterity saving throw.
Just give it to me.
So 31 on the troll and as many goblins as I can get it in.
Yep,
Next.
you're getting it all.
Dexterity saving throw?
18 and 16 for your
Um,
C save.
Dexterity saving
You
throw?
said it beats it, right?
I'm asking if it beats it. What is it?
It's 18.
18? I have an 18 and a 16. So one saves, one doesn't.
Okay.
15.
15? No, it didn't save.
They still get it.
So what's your damage? 35.
31.
31. So he takes. Oh yeah, Fomorian goes down. The other goblins die out. You take the full 31 from a fireball that has been released in that area from this
Sorry.
unknown sorcerer.
At least you didn't kill him.
As the troll goes down, the red is like, oh, come on, and he just goes down. And those are the threats, my man. We are back to role playing as you guys have successfully defended the first wave.
Woo! Wait, the first wave.
I search the troll.
So,
I tell the white dragon. I tell number 2 to give me back my boots.
I'm
I'm
yelling.
gonna search the troll.
I
Try
mean, you
to.
have your boots, but you just like as you like walk away, you begin to feel your boots come back.
Search.
I'm yelling. Just try to save the people. That's never ending.
so
I don't know what she's talking about at all.
You guys role play this out. It's not me.
No, I know. I'm searching the troll. I have no idea
I'm
what
trying
she's
to
shouting
move.
about.
I'm trying to.
Roll an investigation check.
So the only ones that are inside the tavern right now is the bartender, myself, and Cass.
You got it.
Okay. So, seeing our new sorcerer individual, bamf out, Cass run over, check the body. I start walking towards the door, and I just look back at Cass, and I say, remember what I told you about my eyes?
Okay.
And I walk out the door to
Okay.
go into whatever else is going on.
Okay.
So,
I got an 8 on my investigation.
Okay.
Just take out any other little goblins that might crawl away, or like who might still be kind of like thriving with a little bit of life, or even twitching.
Okay.
I just take out like my double axe and I'll just finish it off.
Yeah.
Just
So
like,
while
to finish
everybody's
it
like
off.
kind of gathering toward the middle, you see Rahuni like in the background. He's like going over to a goblin, like he's like, ha!
Okay.
And then he goes over to another. Ha!
Only the ones that
Are they
like
blowing up
twitch a
now?
little bit, like.
No, those. I mean, they've already blown up, so they're just
Okay.
like they're like
Well,
charred.
I'm talking about like anybody who might be like on the ground, like
Yeah.
trying to.
I mean,
crawl
so
and get
meanwhile
away,
you
like-
hear like the clanking of armor outside. No fighting, but just the clanking of armor as this massive cyclone of dragonborn riding, wyverns, a cyclone above you.
Hey, Red, they with you?
Oh yeah, that's us.
What like are they like all different colors?
Oh, yeah,
So,
like, all
it's like a cyclone of rainbow color, like
Sure.
essentially.
Are there any tables outside? Like, is there a table I can go sit at? No.
Do I at any point
There's like
realize?
a stone. There's like the stone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go sit down and like eat some food.
Do I, at any point do I realize the burning building?
Yeah.
Okay, I will at this time then go ahead and try with my water skins and everything that I have.
It's ablaze. There's like unless you have a massive amount of water, it's not coming down.
would this moment be considered a short rest?
Yeah, I would say if you wanted it to be. Yeah, you could tend your wounds. Yeah.
Does
I wanna roll
Rahul
some
know
good
that
dice.
people are hiding
For
in
the
there?
first time ever.
Nope. I
Rahul
think the only
doesn't,
people
right?
that know is
Baltimore.
Illyria, and Atreya.
But
That
we
what?
know.
That there's people in the apartment complex, like
That's on
underneath.
fire and ablaze.
So I'm.
Oh, I would probably see that and go over to that and to water.
You know that they're
Okay, then I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm eating my food.
You weren't the one that moved the bed? Was that
All right,
the-
it's
up
well
to
done.
you.
Well done. Red, think your buddies might be able to do something about this building that's on fire?
not.
2? Oh well. I go roast some marshmallows.
So he's like, "Hey boys, let's move out!" And they just
I'm
like,
gonna go try to talk to him. Is he from Red?
yeah, he's not leaving yet.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I'm on the wall trying to get down because my concern is I want people to know that the people that I trust, there are people under there, and we need to put this fire out.
Okay.
So I'm running.
So
and
you see Atreya just running down the stairs.
yelling,
talking.
"Put the fire out! Put the fire out!" That's what I'm yelling.
I just
That-
yell back, "What water?" As I point to both lakes that are now completely barren.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's not like there's really anything important. I mean, we can always rebuild the apartment complex.
So if I'm close, like, where am I at? Am I close enough to tell him? I was like, they're people.
After some time, you start seeing tavern people, or you see peasants just start coming out from another building.
I'm gonna walk over to the building.
What were you saying?
I'll run over to the building and cast create.
They were
water.
hiding under that building.
Sounds
I thought
good.
they were burning.
It is not enough to actually
Our
take it
points are
out,
all
but you do realize that other
townspeople.
townspeople are coming from another building, so it looks to be that they're safe.
I can use it as rain.
They
Okay.
look to be safe.
Okay, great.
God.
I'll start making just general investigations, just finding whatever loot I can get out of the battleground.
Sure. So, make a general investigation.
When I was up there, did I notice like the shaking of the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, is
Okay.
that still happening?
It happened twice.
Hasn't happened since.
It happened twice. So, did you-
13 for my investigation, then I walk over to the...
Cool.
So whoever's next to me, since Rahun's walking away, what do I see? Emerald or?
I mean, everybody's kind of gathered in the middle of town right now.
Okay, so I go up and kind of just speak in general. Did anyone else feel the ground shaking those few times?
Yep, the spiders went down here. I go over to the cavern and I go check it out.
Well,
Yep.
Come back.
maybe there's
Nothing.
something bigger happening. I'm gonna go investigate the watermill, I guess.
All the gems are gone.
All the gems are
The
gone,
woman's gone too.
and like, I wanna like make like a investigation because those are barrels. I wanna look for like drag marks,
Do
or
you
anything.
think that maybe the shaking came from the tunnels underneath? We might want to go check that out.
The townspeople that we see walking out, are they walking out of the place? Like, because that's where they all were in one area, right? The place that I went to and found.
Yeah, the apartment area. That's ablaze right now, but they're not coming out of there. They're coming out of a different building. So it looks to be that maybe you can kind of assess that maybe the tunnel system kind of goes from building to building.
All right. I
Should
mean,
we
I
go check
barricaded the top of that thing, so it's like.
Yeah, they're fine.
Do I see Tony?
Not yet.
Do you guys want to check out the other tunnels behind the bookshelves? I mean, that could be where the shaking's coming from.
Yeah, let's go.
The only thing is if we leave and more goblins and more trolls come out from the tunnels below.
I'm just saying we go check it out real quick. That's it.
I mean, you guys do still have this random person that's just sitting on the stone that you used to raise the flag, eating food.
Or they know she
I
helped
mean,
us.
I'm currently like sitting up against a wall tending my wounds because I got pretty messed up.
I guess I like noticed her because I didn't really notice her before because she was like inside. Who's she?
I don't know. Let's go
Can
find
you
out.
Go
hear us?
investigate
Am
the
I
tunnels
like?
myself,
Is she like just off in the corner? Like, can she hear me when I ask? Who is that? Does anyone know who that is?
Nope.
You go to pull out the book, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. The mechanics and everything
So
seem like it's shut off.
I walked over to her. Thank you for your assistance in there.
You're welcome, Baltimore.
Who's she?
Baltimore. How do you know her?
It's my ex-girlfriend. No.
Hey, she.
Who's she?
Can I roll a history check?
Sure.
I rolled up.
Friend or foe?
Do you know my name as well?
Friend.
Friend? Ale.
I take it.
13.
Take a sip.
No idea.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you.
What is
I'll
your
agree.
name?
I'm Illyria. I was sent here to help you.
Can you
From
tell me
who?
about him? And I point to the head that's now severed on my giant axe and stuff.
He's
Does
dead.
that name sound familiar to you?
That's good.
No.
Okay.
Who sent you?
Friends.
Who do you work for?
Myself.
That's fine with me.
I want to roll insight when she says friends.
Sure.
Hey, Red, you guys getting out of here or something? You gonna be here? For
I
a
mean, you
little?
see the cyclone just start moving out, but he's still there. He's just kind of just as enthralled as what's going on to you guys.
So that's a 20.
Friends.
20 friends.
So I believe her.
Yeah.
I'm just like looking to see if she's like wearing any type of like symbols, like a necklace that has a symbol, anything on her robes that are specific. Because a lot of people that we know that
she,
have like robes.
she looks to be very discreet.
So what were you guys doing while all of this was going on out here? Sleeping? Pedicures?
Drinking all the ale.
We
How
were
dare
fighting
you.
a sorcerer.
Is there any
Fighting a what?
A little bit.
Can I
Well,
have
some guy, I think he's a sorcerer,
Yeah.
he came out, he started messing us up.
Yeah.
So we
The
had
only
to kill
the
him.
only thing I said you cannot tell are the things that I specifically said you cannot say.
Yeah.
But you
Other than that, you're free reign.
Cool.
Shoot, you can
Killed
make up
him.
stuff. I'll work with it.
right?
We didn't specifically
you can-
kill him, she killed
I'm
him.
happy with that.
We killed part of him.
We did some damage to him. He killed. She
Okay, so what? You like blasted off a finger or something? What do you mean you killed part of
Specifically,
him?
She finger blasted him with
The microphone.
something
Closer.
That was poor wording. I apologize.
I understand. That's cool. So you
Oh.
guys were fighting one person.
Farrah,
this entire
you know
time.
that
So,
sorcerer
he
looked exactly like the one that killed your dragon.
Doppelganger. He's a doppelganger created by a sorcerer.
Aware of this, and I am
What's a doppelganger?
feeling
copy.
a bit of relief and vengeance and justice being served to this evil person.
However, she has just told you that that is just part of him. That is actually a doppelganger that looks exactly like him.
But
Yeah, like Horcrux.
as you were saying, sorry, I was having trouble hearing. Oh man.
Sky will do that.
Well, that's a whole new pickle that we're in now, isn't it?
What's a doppelganger? I still don't understand the concept of you killed a
A
part
copy.
of him.
He's split himself into multiple
Ooh.
The
parts.
real guy.
Who?
It's just as dangerous as the real guy, though.
I can say the name.
I don't know who you guys are talking about. I wasn't there.
His
Who?
name is Cenevine.
Centipede?
Cenevine.
Oh, Centivine. Oh,
Sir.
sorry, my hearing's not.
Sir.
That campaign is no longer. You shut it down. I'm free reign.
Sir. Sir, just because
I get to bring in every single campaign that I've ever done and put it together.
So, okay, when I was searching this centipede, whatever, I found this wand, Illyria. Can you tell me what it does?
History or Arcana?
Arcana.
They're the same, so I'm nat 20.
Unnatural 20. You know that this is a wand of fireball.
It's a fireball wand,
It has 3 charges.
and it's got 3 charges.
Oh, you say wand of fireball?
Yep.
OMG. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So, where did you come from? And
Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
exactly.
Isn't that a song?
I came from a friend
Okay,
to help
alright, just let it.
defend this city.
A friend. Do we get to know who the friend is?
At this point, you see Corvus come by, fly by, and then just perches right on her shoulder.
On my shoulder. Gorgeous. Let's have it.
I'm assuming this is your friend. All right. No answer. Okay, I've got my answer.
Who are you talking to?
He's our friend. Yeah, well, he's a friend. I'm petting him.
So she begins to start petting Corvus, and she
Where
says,
you
I'm
at?
outside now, right?
Like what?
"Yeah,
what-
yeah, you guys are all outside,
What
all
city?
together, seeing all of
As
this."
soon as
city?
Corvus
Multiple cities.
as soon as Corvus lands, I'm just like looking at her, looking at Cass,
Yeah.
looking at her, looking at Cass.
Illyria, how do you know my bird?
We go way back.
Ironwall or
There are certain things I'm not allowed to tell you.
Ironwall or Great Barrier Reef?
You'll find out for yourselves.
Ironwall or Great Barrier Reef?
Neither.
Well,
Okay.
if Corvus trusts you, then I know you must truly be a friend. I'm Cass.
Nice
And,
to
and,
meet
that,
you.
and that owl is from my father.
So where?
So, are you here to stay? Because I think we've got more fighting to do.
I'm here till the city is defended.
Wonderful.
How old are you?
Old enough to be your mother.
What do you know of the curse on this town?
200.
What do you know of the curse on this town?
On this town,
Yeah,
Natural 20.
and its
is why.
people.
I know that it can be. You have to go to the Gly Forest to kill the curse.
What do you know about
Natural
this
20
stone that
line,
you're sitting
about
on?
200.
Wait, did you say Gly Forest?
Yeah. What do you
What
know of
about
this
the Gly
the
Forest?
stone that you're sitting
Sure,
on?
That's true.
Okay.
Hmm?
What do you know of the stone that you're sitting on?
Do I know anything about the stone?
You know all about it.
What's the stone?
You know that it's
You
an
know all of
activation
it.
key. It's a magical imbued stone. That if a certain type of bloodline were to touch it, it will to signal for help.
Oh, cool! Do I know whose bloodline?
It's a variety. This one has about 7 different bloodlines attached to it.
Are any of these attached to it?
Yeah, Glashmere. Them too.
Yo. If you touch the stone, it gives you help.
Did Corvus send for you?
In a way. Our mutual
I
friends sent me.
think
Ooh, I like that.
I think Atreya and Baltimore did.
Did what?
Because Atreya, didn't you do something with the stone? Or was it Baltimore?
Yeah, it was Baltimore. Baltimore used a little bit of his blood on the stone.
So maybe that actually did something. But you were mentioning the Glyde Forest? What
Yes.
about the Glyde Forest?
That's where the curse can be killed.
Everything comes out of that forest, and I'm from there. Well,
So what do you know
So
of Bashba?
You're from the Galai Forest?
That's
well, that's where I grew
That's
up. That's where I was born.
Yeah.
my family made.
So why aren't you as interesting
it's
as all the
rooted
other
in
things that come out of the Galai
Glyde
Forest?
and that's where you can kill it.
Okay.
I am.
Bashba's in the
You
Glyde
just have
Forest.
yet to
Okay.
see that side.
She's a person. She's
I
a
don't know
maid.
if she's there, but
Maid
yeah.
of misfortune. Okay. So my family made a deal with her, and that's when it's about the curse.
Kill her, maybe.
Yeah, we don't know anything about her.
I'm gonna go up on
Hey,
the
if you guys
stairs.
are gonna roleplay it, speak up so that way
Sorry.
that way.
Oh, because
people
I was
can hear.
helping her with a background information so
Yeah,
that
it
if she could give the answer, it'd be like a proper one. Because I asked her, "What do you know of Bashba?"
She might know more than you, so or might know different information than what you might be telling her.
What do you know of Bashba?
What do I know of Bashba besides she's a curse? And is she in the Glyde Forest? Do I know that?
No.
Or just the curse?
No,
I just know
she's
that.
a god.
Okay, I just know that the curse can be killed in the Glyde Forest.
Correct.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 on that history check.
Oh, really?
She wrote on that 20. So what else does she know about Bashba?
She's one of the goddesses of chaos.
Okay.
And
Do I know of any ways to help kill her?
No, she's never been killed before. She's been banished.
So I know she can
but
be banished.
just to mention her name or to find her out, the more you mention her, the more chaos comes to you.
Okay.
Until it actually happens.
So I'm gonna say don't really try not to talk about her.
A Macbeth
Because
kind
there's
of
more
thing.
chaos that comes when you talk about her. So just.
But that's one of the only ways to get to her is that you
until
keep
you get to the Glyde Forest.
is that
You
you
don't
you
get
essentially
her.
invite all the chaos in until she herself shows up.
I relay all this information.
Okay.
So,
I'm
Centipede,
muttering under my
why-
breath for 2 straight minutes. Bashba, 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 Bashba.
Are
Not
you
kidding.
really?
I'm not kidding.
Sure, sounds good.
You suck.
I don't believe a word she's
How many
saying.
dice rolls do?
So I'm gonna go over to Rahun. Say hello, Rahun.
Hello.
How's that beholder inside of you?
It's good. Bashba, 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 Bashba.
Oh god.
Can
You start
I do I have
feeling
a
sick.
neat spell? Do you want to know
Also-
how to get rid of
What
it?
kind of
You
of
see-
sick?
You also see the Tabaxi rogue just kind of chilling out,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that
Yeah, I
he's
know
this
that.
guy. What type of sick? Like you feel death sick.
Okay.
So, what is the point of Centipede? Why did he come? Why was he here?
I love it.
How can you get the beholder out of me? And who's Centipede?
You have to go to the Great Barrier Mountains and kill the beholder.
Oh my god.
I know, it's a whole thing. And Centipede is just a bad dude. Needs to be taken down.
Where did he come from?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. I just know he's a bad dude. And he needs to be taken down.
Why did he attack this town?
I just followed him here. I don't know why he was here. I just need to kill his doppelganger. I don't actually know where Centipede
How do
himself
you know all this information to begin with?
Our mutual friends bestowed this information upon me so I can help you guys out.
Why were you following the sorcerer here?
She's probably an
To
assassin.
kill him!
I know, but where was he? Where were you?
I want to do an
before?
insight check. I want to see if I believe her.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to tell. There are certain things I'm not allowed to tell you guys. But I will tell you as much as I can.
Is he connected to my father
17.
in any way? Since you apparently seem to know him.
Him personally?
The trouble that he is in.
17.
Believe every word. She's telling the truth.
She's telling the truth.
A little?
Do you know where my father is?
No. No one does.
Except for him.
Well, I don't. I don't know of anyone who
Do
does.
you-
No, except for him, he said.
Do we have
He
those
only knows
Chronos
where he
marks
is.
back on us again after Corvus
no,
came
I
back
have
to
them.
life?
I have them all.
No, she has all of them, and it's like each one is like going up her neck.
Okay. So I asked her.
Actually, make an investigation check, everybody.
I don't see shit.
19.
19. She has them too.
10.
10, and you don't notice it.
5.
5, you don't notice it.
Makes sense because
19.
19, you do notice.
Okay, but what if
What do I have?
I'm looking because I'm looking at her neck
No, you
and
said
I'm gonna
you
ask
said
her.
looking at her. You didn't say
I'm looking
anything
at
about
her because I want to look at her neck.
And then I would assume that everybody would look to her, and
Yeah.
that's what the investigation for was.
Okay, so I'm
Which
going to ask her.
Do not see it.
Do you know what these
Baltimore
mean?
sees it. Cass sees it. What'd you get, Farah?
21.
You notice that this new person, Illyria, also has what looks to be some kind of mark on her neck. Dreskai, what'd you make on your investigation? Yeah, you don't see it. Emerald,
18.
18, you do see it. Go ahead, continue.
So I wanted to ask her, do you know what this means? And I point to Cass's neck.
You have the
Again, one of the things I'm not allowed to tell you, but you will find out in time.
Where are we all standing in the center?
Do they?
Yeah, pretty much.
I walk over to
Is it a
Taurus
sign
Kai.
of
Can you
unity
tell-
between us?
It's a
What?
good thing.
But can you tell us why I seem to have all of them now?
They're connected to your father.
Ooh.
Is it? Can I give them back to my friends?
I don't want them.
Out of game. So like they all had them and now she has them.
Because
all
I'm
up?
guessing if it's a good
Yeah,
thing,
we all had
each
'em,
had a mark on
and
their
then
neck,
when
and then
Cor-
something happened.
When Corvus.
You know that it has to deal with the connections and like
How did they all
throughout.
have them?
So
Because of I'll take shit.
Stuff?
is it because
okay.
I trusted them? So if it's a good, if it's a good thing, is it possible for me to share them with my friends?
Is it possible for her to share them with their friends? I would.
Taurus Kai.
Because we each had a mark before, and then when
I
Corvus
think I found
died,
somebody who I hate more than you. And I point over to the new sorcerer that's here.
That's
Does
my
this mean
response
that
to
we can
that.
be friends
Yes, this means we can be friends now. How you doing? How'd you hold up during the fight?
Not so badly. I killed several things with an arrow, and I did it all while hiding.
Nice. I killed this thing, and I
Alright, I just sent it to you.
point to the severed head that's still on the spike of
So,
my great
does
axe.
she know if they can
That
be
is
given
very
back
intimidating.
the Chronos points?
Indeed.
In a
She
way.
asked the question while you were.
In a
choosing.
way.
Okay.
So I relayed to her what happened. Well, it seemed when mine's always been darker, but all of my friends had one too until Corvus died, and then it seems that I took them all
All of them.
from my friends.
Okay. Can she give them back? I
You-
I don't know.
You just said in
I
a,
don't know.
Didn't you just say in a way? She would know.
I said, in a way, if she interpreted it correctly, but if that's how she interpreted it, that's how she interpreted
I
it.
mean, it's more of. How do I word
Because that's why it's hard.
this?
Oh, and you do notice that Rahoon went over to the Tabaxi Rogue, which you
Yeah.
thought was interesting because.
I know I laughed out loud, really loud.
Oh, okay.
LOL, IRL. There. possibly. Again, one of the things you'll find out in time.
Can you take a walk with me real quick?
Please take her away.
I go to an area where there is nobody else.
Sure.
And I just look at everybody and I just say, just give me 1 second, please.
I respect it.
First off,
Do you
I
want
do
help
want to respect everybody's time. It is
getting your
11:30.
demon
Does
out?
anybody have to go?
I don't have to work tomorrow.
I just want to.
Neither do I.
I know that
Oh.
Jenna's been opening, so I just want to make sure that I respect her time too.
Oh, thank you. No, I don't have class till 9:30 tomorrow, so I'm okay.
Keep going, babies.
So we get over to an area that there is
Go for it.
there is nobody, like I want to get like outside of earshot of anybody else.
I don't like her.
Ryan, you don't really like a lot of people.
I definitely don't like somebody who knows
I wanna-
more of us than.
Is it clear that there is nobody
Yeah.
within earshot?
Clearly.
It seems that
Okay.
she's a friend. Right now
I
we
have-
could use
I
some
have
of
one
those.
question
We need
for you.
all the help we can
And
get.
all it requires is a yes or no.
But stay
Is
weary.
the reason that you cannot disclose, and I'm trying to whisper this to even
Yeah.
if anybody is around.
Yeah.
So
And
okay, I'm just gonna message him
Sure.
so he can reply
Sure.
in my head, in our head, so no one can hear us.
Okay, cool. So is that a limit to what I can say?
It's short, but I mean, she could just keep going back and forth. It's kind of like
Okay.
one of those like unlimited tricks that you can do with.
Yeah,
It's
the cantrip.
stupid.
Got it. So in my head then, I'm asking you, is the reason that you cannot disclose certain information because you are not of this time and you are trying to not alter our path?
Possibly. Nah, I'm not from this time.
But it's quite possible that you got your information from a source that is not of this time.
He's not this time.
Are you from the future?
No.
Okay, I turn and I walk back.
Wait. Do you need help getting rid of your demons? I can give you some information.
Yes. How?
Alright. I'm gonna give him some information.
So I like start to turn and I'm like, wait.
Okay, so for one of your demons,
Oh wait, let me get the paper.
alright.
I'm gonna try to
Okay,
chip away
I found a
at
blank
that
one.
stuff.
Right, you have to find a man named Hagardin. Hagardin. Is that an actual, like, you know who that is?
We don't.
Okay. He can help you get rid of one of the demons, but you have to be prepared for a fight.
Oh, I don't know if I texted it to you, but the demon will be in a weakened state.
Okay. That too. He'll be weak, but you have to be ready for a fight. And then Mordem can help you with the other. And then, to release your god, he's at the plane of chains. And you can release him using 5 blessings from a god, or 5 proven devoted Marlish followers.
Here's another one.
Yes.
Convert really these things for you. Yes, you do.
You got one, bro. You only need to get 4.
Or to break the chains of 5 different god weapons. Or a combination. So as long as any 3 of those things, as long as they have 5 of them.
Wait, what? Break?
So, break the chains with 5 different god weapons.
Alright.
So you could like break 2 different chains, have 3 followers, as long as there's 5. Right?
Get 2 goblins.
Would I count as a devoted follower? No? Okay.
I pull out my holy symbol and
Do
play
I-
with it.
Which one?
The keyword
Do
is
you know-
devoted.
Okay, what says I'm not devoted?
I don't know which demon goes to which one.
Okay.
It's not how you're devoted, it's how the god sees it's devoted.
Okay.
Just saying. I'm trying to help you out,
No, I understand that. I straight up like asked him. I was like, yo, like, I want to be follower. Like,
Alright, so you guys make your way back? No.
Oh, yes.
No,
Sorry,
yeah.
yes, we're finding
Yes.
him.
Alright, so you guys, they make their way back and seems like there's that
Yeah, as you notice that, like,
I
we're
mean,
just staring at each other, but our mouths are not moving at all, and then we just turn and just walk back.
Jeskai and Farah, you guys see that this new individual seems to be just giving out information freely.
What do you know about Gaia?
I know what you know. Actually, less than you know.
Actually, more.
More? I thought you said you knew that.
So.
It's a lot of information for one
I told
day.
you. What was the first thing I said?
I did do
Say,
notes, but I
get-
can't memorize everything.
I said, get notes. Drez and Farah, did you want to say anything?
Well, obviously, if you are here to provide information, then you have something for me.
Oh, what about Gaia?
Okay, so I go up to Emerald and I say,
Not the sharp part.
"Hello, Zion."
Zion?
I said, what do I know about your wife?
Yes, but who is Zion?
You are Zion.
Zora.
Wait. What does that mean? I have never heard that.
And then I'm just gonna say, all I know about your wife is that she's the goddess of nature.
So, okay, alright. So,
Gaia.
that's it? That's all you know about
That's all I
my
know.
wife?
I don't know.
And I have a different name? What do you know about Zion?
Unfortunately, due to the circumstances, you can't know anything about
That's
him.
all I know. It's literally all I
Well, apparently I have an alter ego.
know.
Thank you very much. Not to seem ungrateful, but thank you.
So I approach Illyria and I ask her, if you know me and you know of who I am.
I love your hair. It's just like,
Oh yeah, dude, this is work hair.
Hold on, did anybody want to address Drez's? I mean, I know they're on Skype, so I just want to try and make sure that they're getting their piece in.
I don't have any information for you. I'm not sure if you want me to tell what I know.
I do have a very contract past, and I will not force you to share with me, but I'm intrigued if you know anything.
Doesn't he know his past, or does he not?
No, he's just intrigued that you might know something about
Okay.
his past.
All I know is. Let's see, how's that though?
Do you want me to read it? I'll tell you how to word it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna say anything. I'm just gonna
No?
be like, I don't really know a whole lot about you. About either of you.
The Dragonborns?
Well, get to know each other over drinks.
Sounds good. I'm
Uh,
sorry about your
I'm
loss.
finally intrigued in what they're saying.
Wait.
Drinks? Yeah,
Hold
definitely.
on, I'm gonna message you.
Yeah. So Farah, she responds to you and says she's very sorry about your loss.
There you go. Thank you for your condolences. All I really want is that son of a bitch dead.
Do you even know what she's
Kurt.
talking about?
I mean, yeah, I imagine she knows, if she knows about this sorcerer, then she knows about the dragon.
Alright,
That's
sounds good.
something. I jump to conclusions. That's my character.
Sounds good. I'm not arguing it. You're good. Solid.
Alright. So yeah, I believe I'm gonna go to the drink with our new, or go to the bar and grab a drink with our new friend here.
I think this is the first time that the party has actually heard anything about Farah actually having a death at some point.
I know.
Oh. Well, those
She
are-
told you because you guys had a talk, but I don't think she talked to anyone else. So I guess I kind of just like
So those drinks.
benchmark that. No, I wanted to ask you, is my family, my mother's and her
And
father,
Farah a
someone
drink at
to
least.
trust?
Do I know that?
I'm sorry?
I asked if my mother and her father, Nathaniel, are they someone I could trust?
For you?
Yeah.
Like you're asking her if you can
Yeah.
trust your own parents?
Well, family, as in the sense that I asked who I am and like my character as a person, and how their family business has been owned. Yeah, but I'm asking if I can trust my mother and my grandfather.
You're free to respond to however you like.
Can I do a history check? See if I would know.
Sure.
24.
I mean, being the parents, they've always seemed to have her best interests in mind, even if it ended up being something bad that they did.
Okay. They are still your family and they love you. But people do make wrong decisions.
Okay. Yeah, because they've been like super sketchy recently, so I want it like, and Nathaniel like kind of cast us, my mom and me out. So I just.
If they do anything, they think they're in the right.
Okay.
Doesn't necessarily mean that they are. But I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Do you know why these things were put inside me?
Speak out loud so that my
Do you know why these things were put inside me?
15.
15?
Hey, all
So
great
yes.
knowing one and stuff. Yeah, why are we all together? What's the point?
Right now to save the city.
Okay,
Yeah.
So one more time.
What's the
Sorry.
real reason?
To save the, I don't know.
What'd you say, Emerald?
So
Live
one more
life to
time.
the fullest.
Zion and like, so if my wife is
I
the
jumped into
goddess
the
of
cliff.
Mother Nature, or she's Mother
Jump into the
Nature,
cavern. That's just right over there. When you said that.
what does that make me?
Zion.
Which is what?
Zion.
I just sent it to you.
God of constant dying.
Evidently. Wait, am I that?
God of
that'd be-
death.
Oh,
That would be wicked.
your parents make terrible decisions. I'm sorry.
Your parents just make terrible decisions.
Oh, I have another question.
Look at that.
What do you know about
But you know-
Krukows?
His parents are my parents.
Yes, they make terrible decisions, but they try to have your best interest. They're, like I said, don't
How
always do
can-
a good job.
How can
But there are ways to
So
correct
they-
their wrongdoings.
so they willingly knew what was going to happen to him?
Any more
It was
Um,
a choice the parents made, or was it a consequence of a
She
choice
made a
they
bad
made?
deal, and then her memory was
Nothing here
wiped.
yet. I mean, fine, no, let's go.
The same night your
I was too short.
Giselle's your sister.
Just ask my sister.
Who's your sister?
Well,
Giselle?
Giselle was murdered.
Yeah, so her memory was wiped the same night your sister was killed.
Who's telling you all this?
Friends. Okay, back
You keep
to
saying that. Who are your friends?
Emerald. Sorry, what were you saying? I don't know
What can you
any
tell
more
me?
than your Zion.
Okay. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Now, you guys remember, keep in mind that she does have the same markings as her.
I
Only
can't tell
hers
you
are
any more than your
Full power.
name,
Like, each
and that
one
your
is
wife is
lit
Gaia.
up bright blue.
Okay. What can you tell me about Krukows?
Hers was black.
She had one that was darker, and then the other ones that are now, they were bright when Corvus died.
They're
But now they're
shiny
they're
blue.
just there. Hers are just always going.
I got a 22 on this guy's whatever name he said.
Krukas? Oh, it's his brother. That's also one of his indirect demon brothers.
Did
Wait.
you hear that?
One more time for me. What was that again? Say it again. Is it what?
He's your brother, and
Uh-huh.
also one of your demon brothers. You guys are related. A little bit. You have a common.
It's really funny because didn't you used to hate Krukows, Baltimore? Huh.
Now that he's thinking about it, he's like, I should have fucking killed him.
I don't think that there's a used to.
Do you know what the purpose was of the demon brothers? There's 5 of them, right?
Well,
Not that
yeah,
20.
we knew that.
Nope,
because
I don't know
You-
shit.
No,
We knew
you
that,
can't say
though,
anything
because
about
of
it.
the-
Okay, I
Or
don't
it
know
could,
anything.
it could, it could.
That's what you mean, like
I know
consent
nothing.
ceremony?
Yeah.
That she knows about it? Okay. Illyria, are we related?
23 on the inside. That she doesn't know anything.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Deception.
Ooh, that was nice. Benny, shouldn't you
Oh, I was rolling
Who is she
either way,
making a
regardless of
deception
what,
check
what
against?
you
Yeah.
said.
Who is she
What?
making a deception check
18.
against?
He is making a deception check.
She may know something.
And if I did, can't.
I asked what was the purpose of the
Are we related? No. Not
Right.
by.
Are you related to someone that any of us are related to?
No. We are just mutual friends.
So some of the Dragonborns kind of come up and they see Rahun being born, and they're just like, "Hey!" And
Yo.
you turn to look at him, and you just get slugged right across the face,
Hell yes.
and they're like, "Brawl!" And they'll just start
I
just
jump.
going.
I stand on the rock that I'm already leaning up against, and I jump into the dog pile that is them.
Sounds good. And then, I mean, you see that they all took off their weapons and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
still have
yeah.
the armor,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're like,
I'm already
yeah.
pretty much naked.
And
I mean,
like
I can go full
everybody's
naked
on
if
the
you want.
biggest, the white guy that's like had the tower shield. He's just like trying to like just, you know.
Oh,
Like,
I jump on his back
So
for
while,
sure, and I'm
while
just
this
like
is
hanging on.
happening, I'm gonna go up to the tabaxi and be like, "So Rahun doesn't know." Quietly,
What do you mean?
he doesn't know that you were the one part of the group.
Oh, I did
Whoa.
not make any of those decisions, so I don't think it would be in his interest to know anyways.
Can I roll a perception to try to hear this?
sure.
I mean, yeah, watching her just going up and walking, I want to know what she's saying.
Sure. Yeah. For those that want to listen, go ahead.
Juan, you know I've been with you through this whole
Right.
campaign, right? Like, I've been supporting you, everything's been good. I've been the one with no issues. But if you're about to tell me that Drezkai is one of the people who assassinated my cousin,
I didn't say that.
I'm now finally going to have
So
an
what'd you
issue
15.
with
Why?
your campaign.
'Cause your buddy?
Because somebody in my own party did it. And you know if I ever found out, there's no stopping.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay, so roll stealth.
Not nat 20.
Not 20. All right, so for those for perception, what do we get?
19.
15.
Oh, I put my dice away.
29.
All right, so what'd you get?
Not nat 20.
I go
All
into
right,
a
so
rage.
you got did you get higher than a 20?
No, 19.
All right, so only Emerald and Baltimore hear this.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
I went into a rage and I'm just doing like
Oh,
three
okay,
basic
yeah, yeah.
strength things to see if I can.
Go ahead.
Earn some street cred.
All right, Drezkai
They
and
already like me.
the only two that can hear this are Emerald and Baltimore.
So I just pat you on the back and I'm gonna message you and just be like, just be careful. You don't want that information out.
Yes, well, I wouldn't have to be careful if you weren't saying this out loud in the first place.
I
Oh, no, she
I didn't say
messaged.
that out loud.
She messaged you through its spell.
Yes, but before that.
Yeah, before you did not message him.
You say, yes, there is no reason to be careful if I have nobody to talk about it in the first place, yeah?
And I immediately look at Baltimore.
They don't know anything.
He has the biggest mouth in the world in this game.
Well,
Is that
I would say he has
sarcasm?
the second chance.
No, it's not sarcasm.
I
You-
definitely am the biggest blabber here.
But I'm
definitely
gonna,
the biggest blabber here. How do I have the biggest
Say
blabber?
out loud.
You don't talk to me, but you
Hey,
talk about other things.
come on.
Sorry.
What am I gonna say? I'm gonna try and come back from it and just be like, out loud, be like, I think he would like to know. I think he would appreciate your help in the matter. And message him, and then just be like, I'll just try and say that you saved him or some shit. I don't know. I don't know.
So just say that.
My nature to save people. But all the same, I appreciate your help.
That's in message.
Sure.
Alright, and then I'm gonna grab him a nail.
Okay, you grab him a nail.
While they're talking about me, I went into a full rage. And I'm just wrestling these guys.
Yeah, that's
So
why I did it
I
then.
look at Baltimore,
This is great.
and I kind of give him a look. And I look around the group to see if anybody else heard it, and I make eye contact with Baltimore, and I kind of just give him a look.
The last words you guys heard out loud was, I think you'd like to know, he would appreciate your help. I don't know how I word that.
I give you a look back.
And that's it. That's the extent of it.
And then I go, yeah, go get you.
I just shrug my shoulders at your look. What?
I'm gonna shrug my shoulders back. I'm gonna go up to my Dragonborn friend and just start catching up with him.
Who's currently in a
Who
brawl?
I'm currently
Yeah,
fighting.
they're all fighting right now.
I'm currently fighting them.
I just
By the way, DM, I got a 23, a 22, and then a 17 for all my strengths to stay with them.
Oh yeah, you're staying with them.
So we're currently all wrestling on the ground. I eventually get out of the dog pile, jump back onto the stone, and jump into it again. One of those.
I wanna like climb back on the wall to go see what's going on.
Okay, so you go to climb back on the wall. Oh, sorry, this guy fell. So, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there.
Yeah.
However, as you guys are going to the tavern to get ale, or you're in a brawl, you begin to feel yourself kind of losing from this area.
Shit.
You just stay in front of them?
Is there any place I can go, like, rest?
You can go get a room, yeah.
Okay, I do that.
Alright. So she gets herself a room as she makes her way up to her bedroom. You guys all stay in the tavern? You guys, like, drinking together? You guys
About
go to
how
bed?
long is this break?
I'm gonna take
What
a
time
rest.
of day is it?
What time of day is it? I mean, this happened, like,
Right in the morning, right?
yeah, right in the morning.
So still
maybe, like,
mid-afternoon, right?
midday?
At how
so
long
when
till
me
the
and-
next wave?
That you know? You know that, like, there's something coming, like, now.
Oh, well, then I'm not gonna go to the room and go back out on the battlefield.
Either way, you're starting to.
Fizzle and fade.
It's not your time.
I'll go fight until I fade.
Sure.
Just as I see Atreya walking up the steps, I just walk over to her and call up. I mean, she's already walking up the steps, but I just say, Atreya, whatever our parents did, I don't hold any of it against you. And I turn and I walk away before she can reply.
Okay. So you guys are all in the tavern, one brawling, one dissipating. As the last thing you guys will hear today in this out-of-game world is that there are multiple shakes. The heaviest earthquake that you guys have felt today. And from within the tavern you can hear what seems to be the ground spreading itself, almost like the earth is splitting, as you hear two massive, what seem to be geysers of some sort, coming from outside. And that's where we'll leave it. So, appreciate the staying with us. I know we went a little late tonight. I appreciate your time, guys. I know it's a little late. I appreciate Sarah for coming in, joining in today.
I know, thanks, Sarah.
She's not permanent, but you know she came in to have some fun. So it helped
Give
me
us
out.
more questions than answers.
So it's part of my job. But we will see you next week here on Epic Interactions. We appreciate you guys. Like us on Facebook. Keep it epic, guys.